probably hot as hell out there, man. I heard it was hot that weekend. Last weekend. Oh, are we live?
We are live.
Oh, jeez, man. All right, we're talking about Austin. Man, not people Austin. Austin, Texas. Austin, Massachusetts. Is that what it is? I don't know. All right. Well, welcome to the Fifth Stride Podcast. I believe this is episode 24. I'm your host, Oliver Long. We have Professor Isai here with us. What's going on, buddy?
What up?
Hey. And Zach Marshall working the keys.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? Give a shout out to our sponsors before we get started here. JustGeePants.com. 6-month guarantee, always free shipping. Keep your butt covered on and off the mats. Saloon Door. Tasty beverages, yummy beers. You like Saloon Door, you say?
I like Saloon Door.
You
I
should.
don't like beer.
He doesn't like beer. I asked him for a beer earlier, and he said, get that shit out of my face unless it's Saloon Door. And I was like, true, I got you. Shout out to ManFeed Pro.
You know what, going back to Saloon Door, you know what in Saloon Door is the best? Is right after training. Just going over there.
Carb load.
Having a few beers. It's jiu-jitsu hangover.
It is.
Cure.
It is. It's
But it might create a different hangover later, but it's a jiu-jitsu hangover.
Well, I mean, that double dock, right? I mean, that stuff is amazing on so many levels. Shout out to ManFeed Pro. If you haven't seen Professor Berto lately, check out his Instagram. Was it Bertino41? I don't know. There's a number in there. I'm sure he's got it posted. Follow him. Find him on the Facebook. We'll get you squared away. But ManFeed Pro, making him look good. Kangaroos are getting jealous. I think he's infiltrated the clan. It's like day 36. They're unaware he's there. But shout out to ManFeed Pro for making him look all buff and ripped. Shout out to CANNIXX as well. CBD isolates, distillates, tincture oils, and rub sticks. I like calling them rub sticks. Make you feel good. Make your body feel good. You use CANNIXX, buddy?
Yeah, I use it on my ankle.
On your ankle?
On my ankle,
Which
yeah.
one?
No comment.
No comment? That's a fighter right there. That's what I like to hear.
No comment.
Always thinking, right? Shout out to CANNIXX. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's better now, right? See? CANNIXX making you feel good, making you back into fighting condition. So get on that. Also, Third Coast Grappling. Thank you for everything. You guys are hooking us up with a nice home here and always got our back.
At the HQ.
The HQ. That's right. You guys should come check it out sometime. We got some awesome graphics up now. I don't know if you can see the fifth stripe that we have behind us now.
Who did these?
Who did these? Zach did. Actually, he hand painted them.
Good job.
He did a 6-week Bob Ross seminar. It's actually, if you get close, you can actually see there's trees and mountains there, but it's a close-up thing. Channeling the inner Bob Ross.
My problem with Bob Ross is he would always go too far. Like, it's good. It's perfect. And then he'd just, like, be like, we need to fuck with this area over here. You're like, no, you don't.
Is that the show on PBS or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
the
Back in the
show.
day.
You could just say the show. Bob Ross is amazing.
I would just watch Teletubbies. That's it.
What? Oh, man.
Which one was your favorite?
The one with the afro. It was Bob Ross. No. Which one was it? What was your favorite Teletubby? Come on. Look, you don't have to lie to us. Mine was Red.
Red.
Is there a red one?
I don't know.
No? Oh, okay.
I know there's a purple one.
Okay. Well, we'll say yours was purple then. How about that? So shout out to the purple and red Teletubbies. Maybe we can get a sponsorship from them. We'll have some happy times going on. We're waiting for everybody to filter in here. It's been a busy night at Gracie, Baja, Texas. So, which is always a good thing. It means good people on the mat, good training, lots of fun being had. But so when we were starting this off, we were talking about you being in Austin.
Yeah, I was in Austin this weekend.
What was going on in Austin besides paddleboarding?
Yeah, I was paddleboarding.
Yeah?
Cool. We don't have enough paddleboarding spots here. I mean, I'm too scared of gators to go paddleboard.
Yeah, those are.
Down in Clear Lake? Can I go into paddleboarding?
Bro, I went kayaking at Armin Bayou. Is that what it's called?
Oh, fuck that, dude. That's like gator heaven.
I went there, and you can hear them, like, they'll pop their head up, and then
Yeah.
You know, it
splash
was
back
funny.
down.
We went, me and my wife did that, and the guy goes, so if you see any snakes, she thought he was going to say, like, use your paddle to, like, scare them away. He goes, just use your paddles and bop them on the head. And she had this image of snakes just, like, coming in masses.
Like whack-a-mole?
Yeah, she's beating off the snakes with, I shouldn't say beating off the snakes. She is whacking the snake.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
This is getting better and better.
No, but she was trying to defend herself from all these intruding
fend
snakes.
off the snakes.
Fend off the snakes. And,
I don't think any dude's ever gotten fended off before.
The entire time. She never asked, like, okay, so she just assumed that she was going to fight to her death with a paddle. And
well, I mean, always be prepared, right? The thing is, if it did happen and she was the only one who's like, fuck, I was ready for this. Yeah.
They told us.
Yeah. Like, she paid attention.
Whack them off or beat them off.
Yeah. They're not going to come back. I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, that's
Look up for things.
Yeah.
No, if y'all know any good paddleboarding spots, let me know.
I think Galveston. Like, have you ever done? They do ocean paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw something on Facebook today. They
like
said they had a
Yeah.
crocodile sitting on Crystal Beach, man. Like pictures of that shit. Man, now you're fucked.
I'm out.
Wait, a crocodile or an alligator?
I don't know,
It's
man.
alligator.
Saltwater croc?
Dude, it was basically
Costa Rica.
a shrunken fucking dinosaur, and that's all that matters to me, man. I don't fuck with sharks and alligators and crocodiles. That's
They get lost, huh? They
well,
just-
yeah, well, not only that, like if you've been around since fucking like dinosaur age and like you've survived, but like evolution's made you smaller, like you're already
you can tell that
badass.
they're grumpy too.
Yeah,
like they're
dude.
the old man of existence.
Yeah,
right?
well, you know why they say alligators always grumpy, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
T.
literally, they have the laziest. They're the laziest predators. They sit there
hang out.
and wait until something gets so close that they don't have to move.
Yeah, they're opportunists.
To eat it.
Yeah.
That's the laziest. That sounds like a grandpa.
Well,
right?
it's
how a grandpa would have.
it's kind of like energy conservation. Though maybe they're just green. Maybe they're just energy
No,
conscious.
they're just old as fuck.
Yeah, that is true, man. It's like turtles, man, but like angry.
Oh, I saw a bunch of turtles.
Yeah?
Out in Austin. Yeah.
That's
They just
wild paddleboarding.
paddle.
You know what's wild is like
pretty sweet.
if you go out. Have you ever floated the river?
Yeah.
Either Guadalupe.
Yeah.
I was doing that one time, and there's a guy, like a group, that was going by us, and this guy just like gets off his paddle or his tube, goes under, and then pulls up a turtle. I'm like, who the fuck are you? What is this? Like, you're just going under and chasing turtles? I would be like, I'm not afraid of turtles.
No, I'm scared. No,
But
that's
I'm
the
not picking
snapping
up
turtles.
a wild snapping turtle in the river.
Yeah.
His friend could be right behind
You
you.
get a
just
finger
waiting.
off. Yeah.
That dude needs to like
Lose a
sign up
finger.
to help fight the Ninja Turtles or something. Like he's got he's like no
probably part
fear.
of the foot.
Dude, he might be Shredder.
He might be.
Was he Asian?
King of the foot.
What?
No.
Oh, well, maybe he's in disguise now. Maybe he's really good.
As in now he's Asian.
Well, maybe he's just Shredder and like you don't hunt turtles that well and like not be a Ninja
You
Turtle
never
fighter.
see Shredder's face, right? You don't know.
He could be he could be blonde hair, blue eyes.
He could be a rat.
Maybe. I don't think so. Probably not. Probably not.
Most likely. He's
Wouldn't that
Asian,
be
though.
wouldn't that be a twist though if like he took his mask off and he looked just like Splinter, and they're like, "Fuck, it was Splinter the whole time."
Yeah, that'd be a twist.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to was it Mike Laird who wrote that? Come on, pencil that shit in. Give me credit. We'll do a spin-off on that.
What's up with that shirt? What is
This
that?
one? Oh, it's Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. It says it's all in the reflexes.
You guys seen that movie?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh, shit.
Wait, are you fucking
I'm
serious?
serious. Yeah,
Oh
serious.
my god! All right, so any of our listeners who have seen Big Trouble in Little China, which should be all of you, send a lot of hate mail to Professor Isai until he watches it.
Do it.
So first off, Big Trouble in Little China, shit, man, it's amazing.
We talk about movies again?
We can talk, dude. We can talk about this one, Zach.
Talk about movies that you've never seen.
Yeah, we could talk about this one. So you need to put this on your. I need to watch this shit before I like do anything else in my
But
life.
you gotta
list.
realize too, it is campy for a reason. Like,
It's John Carpenter, man.
Yeah,
It's do you know who he is?
As long as you don't take it
Jeez.
serious.
Yeah, no, okay. Anyway, he's 80s, 90s campy horror. I wouldn't even say campy. I guess he took himself somewhat serious for a little bit, and he was like kind of the king of over the top horror, maybe you would say. But yeah, it gets a little campy, but it's amazing. Raiden's in there. Liu Kang's in there, not the real ones, but basically some of the characters Mortal Kombat characters based off of these guys. It's really good. It's got Kurt Russell with the mullet, who is one of the most underrated actors, I think, of the 80s. But it's good. There's a lot of martial arts. A lot of there's like
Not from Kurt Russell though.
well, no, but he does the knife thing. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Knife thing, and there's some like pinky fighting and stuff that goes on. You'll see it. It's amazing. No, you should definitely check it out. And I'm kind of offended that you haven't, but it's all right. We'll get through it
I need
together.
to catch up on my old movies.
You do, man. I'm just gonna send you random texts at like 2 a.m. and be like,
Yeah, you've
"Watch
seen Back to
this."
the Future, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen all of them?
I've seen, okay, there's the one where he goes...
Back to the Future. Yeah.
And there's the one where he goes to the future.
Yeah.
And then there's the one where he goes to what, like it's like a old
Old West.
Old West.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was Alden.
Hey,
that was good. Hey, I like that.
What up?
What about the cartoon?
Oh shit.
Okay.
What was the setting of the cartoon?
What was the setting?
It was the Wild West.
Was it?
Yeah. Wasn't it?
Man, I don't know. It's been a while. I've
think it was.
aged. I've aged a lot since then, man. Man, I need to get my nostalgia kick back in.
Yeah, we have to get our shit together if we're ever gonna have the Fuck Your Childhood podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking
well,
of
we'll do
nostalgia,
research. We'll do research.
What do y'all think about all these live action movies they're making?
Man,
It's still not live action. I don't know what you're talking
dude,
about.
it's all-
CGI
yeah.
action.
If anything, it's
CGI
still
action.
animated.
yeah, the less
If not
animated.
more, I think even more animated.
Yeah, the computer animated. How about that?
I mean, how many animated voices do they have too?
Yeah, it's I mean, as far as the Disney stuff, my sister's like 10 years younger than me, so I grew up watching like Disney movies with her and stuff, and they're good and all, but not everything needs a fucking remake, man. It's insane. Like,
We're not creative.
Did you watch Aladdin?
Oh, yeah, that's badass.
Was it badass?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it, Zach?
No, I haven't.
No, it was good.
No.
I can't go to the movie theater, so I got a 2-year-old.
Man, we'll do. I got a 2-year-old. We can take him to movies on like an early ass Sunday or something where no one's there. I mean, I figure between us we could take out a couple of like fat lazy parents, right?
I guess it depends on if it's right next to the gym. Your odds go down of.
That is true. But on Sunday, they're probably doing open mat while we'll be watching movies with kids. Yeah.
No, it's just weird. They're making the same movie over again. Like,
Yeah.
The story was the
There's
same.
no way we've run out of ideas.
No way.
I mean, look, they're making movies now about like making movies.
Yeah.
Once in a time on Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
It's
Once upon
literally
a time in Hollywood or
about
something.
people making movies just in a different time period.
Well,
So.
we have like one of the things, especially with like video games and stuff becoming such huge mediums and like as popular as they are. I mean, people are like professional video game players and stuff. You basically have a shit ton of storylines right there
Yeah, but
that you can make movies off of.
Well, I get it. So I don't get it in that I'm not like into watching people play video games.
Yeah.
But I get it in that if somebody can spend their entire afternoon watching somebody play football, which is watching
that's what I was
somebody
gonna
else
say.
play a game,
Yeah.
then what is the difference between sitting down and watching somebody else play a game? It's just a different platform, that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and why do you watch somebody playing football? Because you understand how hard it is and how hard it is to
And you can't
do
do
a
it
strategy.
yourself.
And and you can't do it yourself.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that are fans of football are fans because they may have played it or they just understand what it takes to do it.
But you can say the same with video
But
games.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I can see that why people can be a fan of watching somebody play a video game, because it might be somebody that's really loves to play, but it's not as good and can respect how good that person plays.
But it's like how poker made it on ESPN. Is it really a sport? No, but it's relatable to the point where people are like, man, I like playing cards with my friends, and they always fucking take my money. Let's watch how these guys do it, and then they go and they still get their money taken from their friends, but
Y'all gamble?
yeah.
You?
I mean, if I have money, I'll get. I mean, are you asking me out?
I was just asking.
I mean, yeah, I'll gamble your money,
That's
bro.
a weird turn on that question.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, yeah, we can go gambling.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Wait, do you ever go to Lake Charles or anywhere to go Golden Nugget to throw down on some?
I used to go out there with my dad. My dad and I used to make a couple like a overnight trip and everything. Just go sit around and gamble for a little bit, play some poker, and then when the money got low, go play blackjack to fend the rest of the night off.
They're really like blackjack. You can spend all night.
Yeah, blackjack's like I want a
badly.
drink. Yeah, I just want some free drinks, keep them coming.
Right.
So yeah, no, I mean I don't really gamble because I just.
Okay, what do you think the perfect gambling drink is? So they're bringing around free drinks. So you could take advantage and get let me get a triple shot of gin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but that will start slowing you down.
That's what I'm saying. So you could get a beer that starts filling you up.
Yeah, dude. As much as I hate to say it, and I hate this drink, like a Red Bull and vodka or something would be good. I hate it for the fact.
You could get a little too amped though.
See,
And anger.
It's bad decision.
Yeah, well,
caffeine
that's.
and alcohol. You can get some anger.
I'm not caffeine
At least for
sensitive.
me.
I'm not caffeine sensitive, so I think it would be okay. The only thing I hate about like Red Bull and vodka and drinks like energy drinks and liquor is the energy drink always wears off before the liquor does. So if you start slowing down, the Red Bull slows down before the vodka does, and then you're like, ooh, man, that jog I was thinking about doing, fuck no, you know, and then it like hits super hard, and you better have Uber.
So I would go with like a club soda and vodka.
That'd be nice.
Think about it. You're
Settle
hydrating.
your stomach.
You're hydrating as you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of stay at a constant balance
I mean,
for hours.
That's basically science. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's scientific drinking at its
What about
finest.
tequila?
That's a good answer. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Now, if you're sipping like really expensive tequila,
I
or
like-
taking
yeah.
shots.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I saw. Where'd we go? Where you were drinking? Where'd we go with Ryan?
Oh,
Preamble. Yeah, actually, went out with Isai and Ryan, and I think Ricky was there. Yeah, Ricky was there. We were out
Ricky
there at
just happened
Preamble.
to be there.
Yeah.
He wasn't with us.
Yeah, that wasn't sipping, was it? That was.
Well,
I
no,
saw the
they
videos.
were quick.
Oh, there's
sipping.
videos?
Oh yeah, there was videos. You don't remember that? Oh man, I still got videos of your.
PORNHUB.
There you go. Yeah, we'll send you the link.
Sponsor, or they will be?
Yeah, shout out, hook us up. I actually still have video of your first GBTX Webster location Superfight.
Oh,
Yeah, we had our
it's
special
on-
referee, Professor Brandon
Professor
Mullins.
Brandon. So he was refereeing our match with shades on.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
was.
Yeah,
And that was an in-house fight.
yeah.
Yeah,
it
Which we
was.
talked to Professor Draculino, which he said they've done, but then nothing came up after that.
Yeah, I was the one and only here in the States.
Yes, he was.
The one and only.
He set the precedence, and we saw what happened. We're like, all right, we're not letting this shit happen again.
So this is what happened.
No names.
No. So we had like this. We had these promo videos, and we would like fake talk crap to each other, and then
It's pretty legit.
man, people showed up, which was fun. Like I
There
think
was
it
probably
was
like
18.
20 people there or so.
It was
Yeah.
like we used to have open mat on Friday nights,
Mhm.
and it was during Friday night open mat, and like a lot of people showed up just to watch. Not even the train; they were gonna watch. And then so we did the match, and I finished it fast.
Yeah. Then we did 3 rounds. I thought like
decisively.
it was like
Was it like you
quick.
beat them so fast that they were like best 2 out of 3?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it
that's what
was.
ended up
I
happening.
think Isai won the first round like quick, and then we're like, all right, we'll do 2 out of 3,
And
and then at the end, like it was one of those like, all right, let's do a third one, and then it was done. You were a blue belt. This was a blue belt
I was
stuff,
a blue
right? Yeah,
belt,
it was a blue
yeah.
belt super fight.
Oh, so the other person
So-
was blue belt too?
Yeah.
Blue belt too.
Yeah, it was good.
fun.
It was entertaining. It was funny. I got the video. I'll
It's
find
on
it.
YouTube. Y'all can find it.
Yeah, it is on YouTube.
Young-
Paparazzi probably.
It's a young me. Yeah,
Paparazzi.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those.
PORNHUB.com.
.com. It's you can find him there. Search for his name. It'll be good.
That's funny. Have y'all heard of you remember when Brazil got beat by Germany pretty bad?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I think people would post on Pornhub like the videos.
It was so
say-
bad that they were
it
putting
would
it
say,
on porn sites for
young
people had to watch.
young Brazilians. I don't know. They just pick your.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh man.
Germans go to town on young Brazilians or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So they post the whole game.
It's like 57 million
I
views,
wonder
but
why
like
soccer kept
80%
coming out
thumbs
fast.
down. Yeah.
I missed that.
Man, that's
We didn't do another super fight. Who should we?
In-house super fight?
Yeah.
Are we
Some youngins.
how-
Some youngins in there.
how's Jack gonna feel about that?
It's fine.
Maybe
It's
should we have
all
any
fun.
eager, should we say
Are we matching people up right now?
Let's match them up.
let's do blues and purples. Let's give a shout out to any GBTX blue and purple belts out there who listen to us. If you guys want to do an in-house super fight just for
fun.
fun, for shits and giggles. Well, hopefully no shits, just giggles. No weight. We'll put something together, man. It'll be good. So shout out.
If anybody asks, it wasn't my idea.
No, it wasn't.
We want to see promo videos. We
Yeah.
want to see fight posters.
Yeah.
Honestly, the shittier the better. I want to see your effort into making it look bad.
Watch
I want it to be amazingly horrible, and that's how you'll get selected. We have a very stringent application process.
Yep.
Really, just hit us up and offer us something.
Who should be the ref?
Yeah, we like Pogs. Ooh,
Who should be a celebrity ref?
Professor Brandon,
Again,
Oh.
shades or no shades?
bring it back.
how about a monocle, or how about a pirate patch? So it's like half shade, half
This
not.
was like 10 years ago. How many years ago?
This was probably 10 years
That was
ago.
about 10 years.
Yeah, he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, it probably was about 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
I
man.
think they were like, to bring him out, they were like, we have world champion. He said-
Two-time. He corrected.
He said 2 times.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't fuck around.
No.
Like
You're right.
Brandon behind the glasses is the same as Brandon without the glasses. He just doesn't fuck around. 6-month guarantee, always free shipping. So
Don't fuck around.
don't fuck around. But so yeah, no, super fights. That'll be fun getting that going. Oh shit! What's up, Ricky? Hey, we got Coach Ricky, man. How's it going? You look sad. What's wrong?
No, I'm not sad.
You're not sad? No. That's good. I'm glad you're happy,
not
Ricky.
sad.
I'm glad we got happy, Ricky. Oh, now we gotta put a fucking camera on him. Oh,
You don't have to put a camera on.
no, we do.
Okay.
Okay. You fixed your hair, I see. It looks
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. It's amazing. So what's up, man? You getting here a bit late. You guys have busy. Did everybody show up for their intros?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
But there was two. Unfortunately, there was two who were not 18, so they had to come back.
All right. So yeah, there it is, man. If you're not 18, bring a parent to sign you up for that free class. We need waivers. We don't care what the state of Texas says. 17 is not 18.
Am I close enough to the mic here?
A little bit
Man.
closer.
A little bit closer.
I don't know. How does he sound, Zach?
Closer.
Yeah, you're good there.
Closer. Yeah,
You're good.
Closer.
Can you put the mic inside you?
Closer.
Whoa.
You're not close enough.
I'm just saying you're not close. Too close. Back up.
You're too close, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we were talking about
Skibbity.
super fights.
Oh yeah,
In-house
super
super
fights at Gracie Baja.
Yeah, we're matchmaking.
Yeah, so
We're
we
matchmaking.
did a call out whoever purple and blue belts at GBTX who want to do an in-house super fight.
What do you call them? What are those videos you send in? The
Like the
nominate-
promo videos,
No.
You're talking about like the
application videos.
Application
yeah.
video. We need application.
It could be like a
videos.
dating site. We don't even want to see you in your
Exactly.
gi rolling.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see any
I just
jujitsu.
want to hear you talk.
Yeah, I just want to hear you talk. I want, like the shittier outfit, the better. I want to see you doing silly things in your outside life, and then being like, "I'm gonna tap them."
Have y'all seen the videos from, I think they're people from Scotland or like Ireland? I forget what they're called.
Oh, because they're all the same.
No, they're constantly moving.
Leprechauns.
No. They're like
Drunks?
they never stay in one spot. Brad Pitt played one in the movie
Leprechauns.
Snatch.
Oh, gypsies. You're talking about the gypsies, but they were
Pikeys.
Pikes.
Yeah, have you seen
Dags.
those call out videos?
Yeah, like the
I haven't
bare knuckle,
seen it in a
the bare
while.
knuckle,
Yeah.
pikey fight.
Yeah.
They were like
fights.
gypsies, right?
Did
They
you
were
see?
like
There's a
Yeah.
Netflix
Gypsies,
documentary.
they're-
on
They're
that.
they're
Just
urban
fighting,
nomads.
Like
urban nomads.
yeah, the traveler bare knuckle boxing that they had in Europe.
I didn't know. You said
Yeah,
it was
there's
on
a
Netflix?
documentary. It's pretty awesome.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll have to add that to the queue. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me because it's just like they put these videos on YouTube.
Have y'all seen the real ones?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're
the
about to say.
real
Oh,
ones, yeah.
okay. I thought you were talking about in the movie Snatch.
No,
They had call out videos.
The
I
real
don't
ones,
remember
he
that
calls
part.
them shite in the bucket.
Yeah,
Shite in the bucket.
They just show like the name of the title is so amazing. It's like
Is it shite in a bucket? Because that would be amazing.
Davy Jones
Calls out.
calls out to whoever.
And then they fight.
Yeah.
Doesn't he lose?
He loses.
He loses.
Unfortunately.
Davy Jones does?
Yeah, Davy Jones.
How does he lose?
I'm sorry to ruin the story for
Fuck.
everyone.
My bad.
Hashtag
But-
spoiler alert.
But
No, there's some
Oh,
headphones
okay.
there, dude. God. He's like, oh, you want me to drink Oliver's drink? No. No, Ricky, we put you across the table so
Okay.
you leave my shit alone. Stop touching me.
He's like, he's shite in the bucket.
Shite in a bucket.
But yeah, there was so the most popular video. I think the guy's name is Davy Jones, but he called the
It
most
is now.
popular one is a response video. So you go look at the original one, and then there's a second video because the guy responded to his
Yeah,
response
yeah.
video, and then there's the fight, and he loses.
So it's almost like a big like soap opera, huh?
Yeah, like it's kind of like, well, it's a little bit like Lord of the Rings, a little bit.
What?
Hold up. So
What?
your
Wait,
gypsy
what?
bare
So
knuckle
it's a-
call out
it's a
videos
trilogy.
is like Lord of the Rings.
trilogy.
It's a trilogy.
Oh.
So you could have said
Oh.
Matrix. You could have said
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Shit.
You could have said
But the
There's a
Matrix,
lot-
I heard the Matrix isn't really a good trilogy. So
No.
Indiana Jones, like
Back to the
that's good.
future.
But yeah,
yeah.
Actually, there's 4 Indiana Jones now.
Good callback.
true.
Yeah.
So it's not a trilogy.
There's that one with Shia LaFuck and his the crystal.
Yeah, that was the fourth
skull.
one with the
That was
aliens.
so
With the
bad.
aliens.
That was
With the
so
aliens.
bad.
But I don't think it was that there were aliens in it because there's.
I think
been
the
some, like,
story was
supernatural stuff
good.
and all of them have had like supernatural stuff. Right?
The story and premise was
The holy-
good.
They found the
Yeah.
Holy Grail.
That is true. Yeah.
So speaking of aliens, I saw the movie Aliens.
Oh, were you gonna tell us about your trip to Area 51, or you're planning for this
That's
trip to Area
September.
51? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's September.
I didn't know if you'd already started
No.
packing.
I saw the movie Aliens for the first time. For the first time.
Have you seen Alien?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Aliens is better.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
It's like in Aliens, in Alien, it's more of a mystery, like the first 30 to 45 minutes, because you don't know what the thing is,
It's a
as
xenomorph.
well as the
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
The first one?
In the first one.
They're on a spaceship, right? Or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're on a
okay,
spaceship.
yeah.
They find.
They go to
remember.
rescue the other crew or whatever. Wasn't
That-
it on the first one?
No, that's not the first one.
What did they say in
Oh, yeah.
Avengers? What did he say? What was Spider-Man talking about?
Yeah, he's like, oh, guys, have you ever seen that really old movie Alien? Where he it's like, let's do that, and they blow out that dude.
What-
out
what-
into space. Out
Mm.
into space.
They blow the dude. In
They
space.
blow that dude in
Keyword is out. They blow that dude out.
Is this?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
Damn.
even worse.
Thanks for showing up, Ricky.
I'd like to apologize to the viewers. We talked about porn.
PORNVHUB.
Man.
But Aliens was definitely better.
I think that's the name of it tonight.
Aliens.
PORN. That'll
is that
be
what
good.
we're gonna put on Facebook?
Huh?
This title.
Sponsor.
That's probably the name.
No, so
POR.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
PORNVHUB.
we're gonna have to put some hyphens so we don't actually accidentally hot link that and then get a pop up that's like, you know.
It'll be our greatest downloads episode.
Dude, we should just start uploading the podcast to Pornhub. See what happens. It'll be.
Do you know if Professor?
It'll be
Brennan's
like
coming?
6
Professor
dudes.
Brennan's not coming.
No, he's
He's
not.
not coming?
No.
Okay, maybe. All right, I was gonna save this one for him because he's the ultimate one of this, or not the ultimate, but he's one of them. So nicknames. He is
Oh.
Brandon Wolverine Mullins. You're Ricky Thick
Rick.
Thick Rick.
You're Ricky Ricardo, if
AKA
you ask
Pizza
me.
Rick.
We have the Crohn's kid over here.
Okay, I'll take that. I mean, it's shitty, but
Hey,
I think that's how it's supposed to
Do
be.
you have a better nickname? What else do they call you?
They call him Twist.
Twist
Because he's from England.
and then
Oliver
Professor
Twist.
May I
Marcello.
have some more?
Oh, that's
Profe-
because of Oliver Twist.
Yeah, and Professor Marcello called me a hooligan. So either of those two are the ones I
the
usually go to.
hooligan.
The hooligan. So yeah,
So
it's either hooligan
you're
or
not-
twist.
Or the Crohn's kid.
I'll be the Crohn's kid. I'm quick off the draw. Like it's
What's your nickname?
it's a lifestyle.
I don't need one.
Yeah, no, you should.
I don't need one.
How about just the Isai?
Oh, we have Grappling Hedgehog here.
Oh
So another
shit,
nickname.
bro. We man,
So-
it's
I'm Babyface Birdo today.
Babyface Birdo, man. Yo, shout out to ManFeed Pro for keeping that dude looking youthful, man. I don't know. No, we're talking about get the fuck out of here.
What?
You flexing ass motherfucker.
You can say beer, Ricky.
Beer.
Okay.
No, you're supposed to say Beer Ricky.
Beer, Ricky.
Beer Ricky.
Beer Ricky.
Shout out to Professor Birdo for showing up late. But
I got the beverages.
He brought
my
some-
lunchbox.
he brought his treasure chest of 30-minute digging. So
How else are the viewers that don't watch gonna know we're drinking beer? They don't hear us ruffling through the
Birdo,
chest.
if they know you, they know you're drinking beer.
That's true.
So yeah.
So, Berto, we're talking about grappling, or just like, I guess, fighting nicknames. So what's the craziest fighting nickname you've heard?
Well,
Or the best story where somebody got a nickname?
I still like Big
Oh
Head.
man, we have one at the school. Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Beast mode. Showed up first day.
Had a shirt.
He's
Was
a kid,
wa-
by the way. He's a
Was
kid.
was
Yeah.
wearing a shirt that had a Wolverine on it. Already like a good thing. And it just said
Wait, Brandon or?
not Professor Brandon.
Okay, I didn't know.
It had the Marvel Wolverine,
Okay,
not the Gracie
No,
Baja
I thought
Wolverine.
it was a Nike shirt.
I thought it was just
a
Hugh
Nike
Jackman.
shirt.
It was a Nike
It
shirt.
was a Nike shirt.
It was like
a-
hyper
And
yellow
it
or
said
some
and it
shit,
said Beast mode on it.
It
Yeah.
was a Nike shirt because it was around the same time that Marshawn Lynch started to like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
People would say Beast Mode.
Does he
on
like the
air.
nickname Beast Mode?
Oh, he loves it.
Does
He
he?
still rocks it till this day.
Nice. What is
I
he
mean,
like?
He's
37.
it's a Beast family.
Yeah.
I think one thing that's crazy is that like fight nicknames aren't really that common, but just like nicknames, just regular nicknames are more common. But like in,
Not like, I'm not talking about like somebody's name is Michael and his nickname's Mike.
I'm not talking about that either.
Mikey.
I'm not talking about that either.
But Aguisa's a
There's-
good one.
Yeah, so that's a good example,
Aguisa's a good one. Yeah.
right? So
Who?
Yeah. But they say it means sloth.
Felipe Pena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
So apparently he was a lazy boy back in the day. And then Marcelo started calling him
That
Sloth.
that picture's floating around of the kids class Professor Mauto's kids class where he's in there as a white belt. He looks goofy
tiny.
as shit.
He looks like a goofy.
Well, he looks like a
kid.
goofy 13-year-old kid.
What
you know?
13-year-old doesn't look goofy?
No,
Yeah.
but he looks extra goofy.
So,
Probably
Yeah, a
Ryan
little extra
Gosling. I would think.
That's
No, he
weird.
probably looked goofy as fuck.
Actually, yeah, the Disney shows. That's true.
I bet he had a bowl cut at 13.
Oh no, he absolutely did. He absolutely did. I mean, he was cool. All the cool kids had a bowl cut.
Professor
I wanted a bowl cut
Professor
when I was a
Barada.
kid.
You ain't got bowl cut.
I
hair,
didn't.
bro.
Yeah, I didn't have
Yeah.
bowl cut hair. I didn't know this.
Nah.
Professor Barada, like that nickname is cockroach. That's his nickname. A barata is a cockroach.
Or
Man,
big head.
So we've
Or
talked
foot face.
We've
What
talked
was
about
it?
this a little bit about how like in Latin culture nicknames are just rude as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they just mean fat or like
Gordo.
man or
Big
like
head.
or like chino. Like get away with calling somebody hey Chinese guy as a nickname,
Nah,
but
cool.
chino is a super normal nickname
And a
for
comfortable
for
pant.
Hispanic people and yeah and good pants.
Yeah, it's like business cash. You could hike to the office.
Oh, don't get Professor Brandon started on chinos.
Chinos.
Yeah,
We won't
no,
stop
it's
talking about it.
we're not. It's we're
That's
glad
when
it's not.
that's when that hand pointing comes out.
Yeah.
Professor Brand. You know he's into it when he starts to
That
point with
Trump.
all of his fingers.
It's a
Trump.
knife knife's edge finger.
Yeah.
It's like a throat
it's
jab.
like it's like slanted.
It's the
you know?
military. I
He
mean,
doesn't go in
is
like
what drill
this.
sergeants do.
That's the you're
They-
fired.
They don't
Yeah.
point
He
to
doesn't
you,
do the
you
you're
chop.
fired.
You're fired.
He doesn't chop. Brandon's like in the middle.
Knife's edge.
Nice edge. There we go.
He's going in for that
That's how you
tight
know
Muay Thai
things
clinch.
are getting serious.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he definitely pulls out the knife whenever he's talking about chinos.
Yeah.
No,
He'll
wait,
start
wait,
going
wait,
about
wait,
talking about different colors,
Yeah.
different stretching.
You know, he'll talk
ones.
about color combinations.
Yeah.
Which
He'll
we've
start
learned.
he'll start
Your
talking about
socks
the-
should match your pants.
Or
Although
your-
guys
no,
have
your-
leeway.
Unless
Belt?
you're- unless
No,
you're
he
too
said
tall.
socks should match
Unless
the
you're
belt.
what?
If you're really tall, you shouldn't because it even makes you look even taller.
Oh, that makes sense.
Should shoes
Makes
match the
The
belt
belt
or the
Yeah.
socks?
And the watch.
And
The belt. What the
watches.
socks?
Man, I don't fucking know. Socks match the
Oh.
pocket square? What?
No, socks match the pants. Belt matches the shoes.
But guys get the
Socks-
leeway.
Yeah, but
We don't get to
socks don't have
accessorize.
to match the pants.
Yeah, I usually do sock
Especially
tie.
if you're too tall.
I'll do a sock tie combo usually.
I
If you're too short,
Like
it makes
you'll use your
you'll
sock for your tie, and your tie for your
Yeah,
sock.
I use sweatpants for a nice like headpiece scarf
if
combo.
you're
That
short-
sounds actually pretty comfortable.
If you're
Look.
short, wearing the same color socks as pants makes you look taller.
There you go.
If you wear sweatpants on your head, you look like one of those aliens from Star Wars that has like the. I
That's
always
true.
wondered what those things are for because they're like wrapped all around. It's like a long, thick ponytail. You know,
The aliens from Star Wars or sweatpants?
the aliens from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
That look
So
like
they can
got
put sweatpants on their head.
That's probably.
That's why. That's
so
why.
Does that mean they're nude throughout?
Well, no, they do cartwheels and it distracts their enemy, and they're like, headshot. How?
I wonder what
So,
it looks like when their head's just flailing like that. Do the tentacles like just whip
Probably
around?
like that chick from Fifth Element, with the at the end. Yeah. Oh, blue face.
They're probably the same. They're
Yeah.
probably from the same place.
I mean, she was a Smurf.
same neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, Smurfs are from like what, Sweden or Holland or something? I don't know. Anyway, you guys are too young for Smurfs.
You know, I applied at Men's Wearhouse, and when I did, I was 18. When I did, they timed me. I had to find 5 different matching outfits. And they timed me. I think they gave me like.
Was this like a shopper's
5
video
minutes.
game? Was this like?
No, I
That's for his
applied.
interview.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Oh, for an interview.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what I
shit.
said.
No, my bad. Sorry, I was drinking the beer.
So whenever I applied, actually, I was 18. The dude took me and during the interview he was like, "Hey, I have some cake. It's actually my birthday today," and I was like, "Oh."
Thick Rick's
This
interested.
is such a Ricky story.
Yeah.
I thought this was
This is
really
such a Ricky
weird,
story.
right? I thought it was a test almost. Like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to accept.
You're
the
like, I
cake,
can't have my cake and eat it too.
But
Yeah,
but he
that
was
old
like,
adage.
He was like, "Hey, look, for real, man. Like, it's my birthday. This isn't a test. I'm gonna eat some
He's
cake."
like, I don't got any friends to eat it with
Yeah.
me, so
It's like, come hang out at Men's
Like,
Warehouse.
he was just like, "I'm gonna eat some cake. You can have some if you want to."
Yeah.
And so
Did he ask for this day for the interview too? Was he? Can you come in on this day for an interview?
When's my interview? Can you be here at 11?
Can
The
you
cake gets
sing
here
to me?
at 10:45. That's
Hey,
cute.
hey, what time does the cake get here?
How
Can you
bad
be
you
here
want-
at noon?
how bad you want this job?
You like show up. He's like, oh, this is so embarrassing. Well, you may as well just sing happy birthday with everybody else.
Did he have a party hat for you? Was there a party bag for you?
Yeah.
You know where I've seen this?
Dude, his name was on it. It said
You know where I've
Ricky.
seen it?
Like he planned it.
RMHUB. But
.com.
But what was cool
Nice.
was he told me that I was dressed wrong for the interview. Like so I was wearing a dress shirt, but I didn't button the top button, and then I had my sleeves rolled up. Like I looked nice, and he told me, he's like, look, you look nice, but
He's like, I'd hit it, but like, come correct.
he was like, this is not how people should dress for any job interview.
And then he
right?
dressed you.
No, he just
Well, he had to undress him first.
he ran
Pulled out
me.
the accessories.
He did that with his eyes.
He ran me through like how I should dress
He ran
through
you
the
through?
store. Yeah.
Ricky got ran through.
Damn.
It was straight from the horse's mouth.
Story of how Ricky got ran
Sorry,
through.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But
That's
then
true.
whenever we were done, he was like, "This is," I forget her name. But there was another dude in line for the interview, or he was doing an interview with someone else who had a different like job title, and
Was he have a second birthday?
no. But he
We're gonna sing twice.
then they put us together and were like, "Hey guys, all right, y'all have 5 minutes." Like we had to
Dress each other.
dress each other. Yeah.
All right, you take this leg.
Did you have to lay on your back while he put the pants on you?
Fuck, Ricky, is Men's Warehouse hired?
All right, get your raise your legs. All right, lift your hip.
Did you guys measure inseams for like 37
How
minutes?
did y'all not sue the fuck out of him?
Hashtag me too.
Is that what kept it off of PORHUB?
Our dear host Oliver cannot compose himself. He's having to take a minute. Whew.
But
He started sweating. Did y'all see that? He got red.
In all reality, it was such a weird job interview. Like,
Fuck yeah, it was.
but you know, one thing that was pretty cool was after I fucked up matching all sorts of clothes, they kind of showed me
How bad you fuck up?
how to, huh?
How bad did you fuck up?
No, not that bad. But like they taught me kind of some men's fashion stuff.
That you eventually imparted on Brandon. That's where he got all of his.
No, you know what's weird is that
You all right, Isai?
Professor Brandon, within the past year, he like, I remember him telling me like, I'm going to change up my whole wardrobe, and then he did. So
He's like, I'm gonna start like looking nice.
yeah, and it's not that he dressed bad beforehand. It's just that he didn't really care. Like kind of like how we're all dressed, like shorts and t-shirt.
Oh man, I got my Travis Scott shirt on.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
But look,
I have my Elite 713 shirt.
Hey, my girl constantly tries to steal this. I got my over 9,000 shirt.
It sounds like we all care.
We care.
We care.
We care.
so whenever
I bought these at Academy. These are Nike
I
shorts.
didn't have to fuck anybody for this shirt.
Yeah. Nobody got fucked.
that's sad. That's really sad.
He's like, you guys don't go to interviews.
Actually, these shorts were a gift from one of my gay clients.
Is he happy?
Oh, this is a good story.
No, I mean,
Man.
it's just happened to be he buys me stuff.
You right there, buddy?
Dude, I'm great. I almost spit beer
Oh,
and pee
man.
at the same
Man,
time.
Too
That
bad
was
you weren't
amazing.
here to
He spit pee
tell my
and
story.
peed beers.
what was it?
Spit pee?
It's about my
Spit-
shorts.
spit
where I
pee.
You been
got
hanging
them
out with R. Kelly? Damn.
Dude,
So,
too old for him.
so you got his shorts from his gay client. That gives
Like-
him- gives
Like
him
they
gifts.
were, they
No,
belong to
Were you,
him.
were you
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I like those shorts? He's
He's
like, here,
I'd
take
like
them.
to see you with these shorts on.
All right,
No,
that's
see
that's
people
actually
without
true.
He grabbed the wrong shorts in the morning.
He's like those
Man,
shorts.
I already got the.
Those shorts look good. They'd look better in my
I'm not
locker.
lying. No,
No,
it's true.
he said he just grabbed the wrong shorts in the morning.
But the sad thing is the dude was still wearing them when he grabbed them.
Oh god.
And
Yeah.
by gifting them, he said he let you wear them out of the house.
Oh god.
Just
Is
take
this like the hoodie?
Was
Like, same as a hoodie situation?
Was it like a thank you
Let
gift?
me wear those. Can I wear your shorts? They look really comfortable.
Have you ever abandoned something to like get away from a girl?
A baby.
A band.
Yes. Yes. Actually, yes.
I think that's the OG answer.
Oh, I mean, nah.
No.
Nah.
So,
Nah.
so the last chick I was dating, I let her borrow my CANNIXX.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
It's gone.
So this
Is
is
it?
recent?
Yeah.
Dude,
gone.
so
Damn.
It's gone.
I had to sacrifice the breakup to then break up later. Like I started breaking up with this girl, and my mistake. I was young,
She
and
didn't get the hint?
I did it while we were in her car, and she was in the driver's seat.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's
Yeah, so that's like
rookie.
So
Yeah.
did she lock the doors and put the child locks on? She's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
We're talking about this.
Yeah, like
Did you choke her out?
No, wouldn't let me out of the car. So I was just, you know what? I was wrong. I think we're great. Let's please let me out of the car. No,
Yeah.
I wanted to get out of the car.
Yeah, no. She's like, yeah, that's cool, because like I didn't want to kill us both right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And then I just broke up with her, like over phone.
I had
Over
a
the
friend.
you like hit her dad up. You're like, hey, Mr. Smith, could you tell your daughter I'm done? Like, we're cool.
Actually, I had a good relationship with her parents.
So you probably
She was
should have
fucking
done
crazy.
that. Yeah, her dad would have been like, bro, I feel you. Like, good call. I was
Good call.
like, I wasn't winking at you because I liked you. I was like, you should get out of here, man.
Zach,
So,
Yeah, it was
trying
one
to
of
help you
those.
out.
Zach, I don't think I've ever abandoned anything, but one time my brother dropped me and my high school girlfriend off at the movie theater.
So he
and
abandoned
we
you.
Man's
broke
Wearhouse.
up at the movie theater, and then
Oh shit! So you're just like.
he came to pick us up.
I think
I don't know if you remember.
I think
this.
it's gonna be funny.
Was I aware of that? That this happened? Did I ask
don't
you
think
something? I
so.
think I was completely oblivious.
It's gonna be good
You're
if
probably-
Berto's abandonment story is when he abandoned you at the mall or wherever it was. You guys, did
Movie
you plan
theater.
that? Moody Gardens.
Moody Gardens.
Yeah.
No, so whenever
Why you abandon your brother,
broke
bro?
up with her when her dad was still gonna come pick you up.
No, I was picking. I was
yeah,
picking them
no,
up.
my brother picked me up, and
So I dropped them off at the movie theater. They broke up. I picked them back up after they got done breaking
yeah,
up.
and like when I look back on it now, there could have been better timing for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because I kind of egged it on. Like
Wait,
in high school,
when
you could-
is good timing?
well, so not when you're about to have to ride home for 30 minutes
No.
Well, I mean,
together.
You could have
right?
left her.
that's when you just look at her from the whole time and just shake your head at her like you.
You should have sat in the front seat.
I did.
Oh,
had,
dope.
You had like you had like a.
Oh yeah, you called shotgun. Shotgun
Oh, is
rules
this when
apply.
I had the system in my car?
No, you had like the Ford. You had like a small.
Oh, this is
truck.
when I had the truck. Oh shit! So we all rode on the same.
Oh, it was like a little Ranger or something.
Yeah, it was a Ranger with no backseat.
Single cab?
Single cab.
Beautiful, man.
So
That's
Stick-
so,
stick
that's-
shift?
That's so
Was
bad.
it stick
no,
shift?
it wasn't.
Did
stick.
she
It
sit in
wasn't
the
stick.
middle?
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
Did he
this is-
know? Did you know that he broke up with her?
Man, I cannot recall.
Berto's like, I didn't give a shit about Ricky's feelings during those times.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were just quiet on the way home. Like in high school, I mean, still today too, you can feel when like
Tension?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
feel and so if you're like, hey, what the fuck is wrong?
Did you guys have a good movie or whatever? And you're like, oh, fuck off.
No. Not if he's saying what the fuck is wrong. If I tell the girlfriend that I have tension with, like, hey, what is going on, right? And they're like, no, I don't want, right? Like, you can kind of continue, and if it comes out, like, it kind of depends what.
Bro,
like,
disregard
where you're
females,
at.
acquire currency. You'll be good. Invest that shit.
Disregard.
Disregard females, acquire currency.
So that's what I did, right? Like at the movie theater, I could sense that we were separating, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I kept pushing it,
Yeah.
and then it was like, "Yeah."
So like, I don't want to do hand stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually a sign that they're like, nah.
You're like, so I got butter on my penis for no reason.
You're like, fuck, dude. Now I got a popcorn fucking bucket with a hole in it. I'm losing all the fucking
now
popcorn.
I have to reach in there. God damn it.
You're like, you're supposed to feed me popcorn.
popcorn.
You're supposed to feed. It doesn't matter. Your dick was still on all the popcorn, so you shouldn't be eating any of it, Ricky. That the moral of the story, kids,
If
is
you won't eat it, she shouldn't eat it.
that's true. Yeah, that is true. I mean, don't be an ass about it. Yeah.
So I
Fucking
didn't-
Zach
I
coming in
didn't
with the
abandon-
gems.
I didn't abandon anything.
Man,
It was just
Zach's
really weird.
Zach needs more mic time. I love it. I love that. I love that we now have a permanent mic set up for Zach.
With the gems.
The gems, the zingers.
Yeah, Zach. I feel like you bring up really good questions, and you kind of like.
Hey man, you don't gotta like.
I think he smells
you
great.
don't gotta Men's Warehouse him right now. All right.
He's
You
like,
don't-
look, bro. Like, I don't want to interview
He's
you,
like,
but what's your inseam?
Yeah, those Adidas don't go with Adidas shoes.
No.
I'm like, damn.
He's dressing you. He's dressing you up here.
He's like, you
but
got
undressing
Adidas
you right
lifestyle
here.
shoes with Adidas sports pants. Come on.
You got to make sure your compression,
Come on,
your
player.
compression shorts color coordinate with your shorts.
I don't know if
I have
that's
a friend
true.
like that.
Oh,
A friend,
what?
Nike shoes, Nike shorts, Nike headband.
Yeah, how much? Like,
Watch
how long
all
is
the
this
same
sponsorship contract for? Like, how long is
But
he
does that with
promised to
everything.
buy
If
all
he
their
wears-
shit?
If he wears Reebok, it's all Reebok.
Man-
Oh,
It's
shit, so
all-
he's-
it's all.
Yeah, I can
I
see
can't-
I
that.
don't do that on purpose, but if I notice I have like 2 articles of clothing that are the same, and I have like shoes that are also Nike, it kind of pushes
Okay,
me to
look,
also.
look. So you can have
It pushes
like,
me to
say,
finish
a
the
Nike
chain.
hat and then Adidas shoes, but you can't have Adidas shoes and Puma socks. You know what I mean? Like they're too close together. You can't have 2 touching things.
You have to have enough
that are
distance
different.
between them to where people are like, all right,
yeah, yeah.
that's cool.
Somebody
he might be sponsored by both.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you don't keep them together.
balling out of control.
Yeah. I mean,
You
come
gotta-
on.
Like
come
the
on.
like the guy, the freak Greek.
The
freak-
freak,
no,
the
no, no,
freak
Greek,
Greek.
freak.
No.
The
no,
freak
what-
Greek.
I'm thinking of somebody different. The guy on Duke that like blew out his Nikes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Zion.
And the
Zion,
CEO like flew out to personally to get like his specifications on his foot. They personally like flew the
shoe?
freaking shoe to
Dude,
him.
they like
They
life
flew the
they life
shoe.
flighted the blown
Like,
out
how
shoe to
is
the
that-
hospital.
How is that not like preferential treatment to a college athlete?
Yeah, like they're like, no, you're not going to get paid, but Nike's got you covered. You know, that's fuck
so
college
I
sports.
think I don't know like about the colleges make millions of dollars and the athletes get zero. Like the college athletes or the college is paying the athletes is one thing, but I think what they should definitely do, and it shouldn't even be a debate, is let them have sponsorships.
Yeah.
Let them have like be on a commercial, or let them because they can. If you're on if you're a football player, you can't have any outside job, right?
Yeah.
Because a car dealership would hire you for well over your worth just to stand out in front and attract people in. So they can't differentiate between a job and a sponsor. But
So-
if the market is saying you're worth that, then like if I'm a computer science scholarship, so they're paying for me because I'm really good at computer science, academic scholarship. Would the college have a problem with me having a website or building websites for people or
No.
doing
not?
some kind
No,
of
we would not.
freelance? No.
So I have a
But
question for you.
you're getting a free
Well, because
scholarship.
I think there's a lot of possibility of conflict of interest because like the colleges have somebody make the uniforms, right? It's either Reebok or Nike has a contract with
Right, but
NCAA.
But
to
that's
make,
that's what's
with
written into your
professional
contract,
sports,
though.
too.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's no different with professional sports.
But here's my thing. I
But
guess
then it'd be conflict of interest if the school is getting sponsored by, let's say, Reebok, all right? And then the athlete is also
But that
sponsored
happens
by
in
Reebok.
UFC.
Yeah,
That happens
that
in
happens.
UFC.
That happens all in NBA. It happens. too.
They get more money.
But they're getting paid by the UFC
I
or
know,
the
so-
NBA. They're not getting paid by the college. So I think I'm agreeing with you. I just
It's
think
just
it would
one-
have to be
So-
like a different. It would have to be some kind of sponsor that's more personable to.
Yeah, I
you know, instead of being like a wide brand
If they
kind of.
can't wear Nike cleats, but they're sponsored by Nike. They can be on Instagram wearing Nikes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
social media marketing.
yeah, whatever doesn't violate what the school does. But I think they should be able to give money outside. And the argument that, well, then they'd be making so much money. My answer to that is, can rich people go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I
If
think
if rich people can go to college, then it's okay for somebody to make a lot of money.
Yeah, if they start making over X amount of dollars, charge them tuition. They're no longer on scholarship.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, keep
Yeah,
it going.
If they make a certain amount of sponsorship money,
suggested
their
donations.
scholarship goes away. They have to
Yeah.
pay to go there.
Yeah. That's
or,
fine.
or cut a percentage to the school or something, you know, or to the academic program, like tithing, you know. But I think a lot of the problems with that could happen with that is, what if you have a good college player, right? He's like good in college, got these sponsorship deals, making millions of dollars through sponsorship deals in college, and knows if he gets drafted, he's going to be like a 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 12th round draft pick, maybe sit the bench, probably isn't going to carry a sponsorship over because he's not going to be seen in the NFL. Why not be a 14th year senior and keep making millions of dollars?
Well, because if the market will show your worth. So if the market is saying that you're worth, let's say, $1 million commercial, that $1 million might change, but it's really just in the day what you're worth. What is somebody willing to pay you So if they're willing to pay you senior year of college or fifth year of college $1 million to do a commercial, but you make it to the NFL and you're not playing full time, you can't get the same amount.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it happens
But
though.
this is the thing.
I
In
mean,
college football, you there's a high certainty that you already have CTE going into the NFL.
Yeah.
So how many players get CTE and can maybe affect them later on, but they weren't able to make any money because they didn't make it to the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
so,
I mean that makes. I think it's
that
definitely
sucks.
there's definitely like a double-edged sword to it for sure.
but,
You know.
Oliver, you bring up an interesting point, like about sitting the bench their first few years, but that doesn't necessarily stop sponsorship money. Like that's not necessarily a worse idea to go sit on the bench than to play in terms of sponsorship.
There's plenty of people.
Well,
that
if you're doing
get
it for
paid
money.
for appearances somewhere that aren't really big names in NFL, but they can say so and so from the NFL.
Yeah.
But you're also gaining experience and knowledge when you're making that jump from college to the NFL. You're under experienced
Yeah,
NFL
well,
players and
Yeah,
coaches.
but
I'm talking about the
it's-
ones
yeah.
that don't make it to the NFL. They
Yeah.
don't get any money. They never got the opportunity to make
Yeah.
any money from it.
So I'm looking at the experience in the sport kind of as a little bit different. I'm just kind of thinking of just solely the money side of it, right? Tim Tebow, when he went to the Broncos, he was the highest selling quarterback jersey that year, and he was third string. I think he was third string for a few years, and they took a few injuries for Tim Tebow to
So
start.
let's put it into terms of jiu-jitsu. So your academy is a school, right? You don't pay as much for your tuition as you do a college because it just doesn't make sense. But you pay a tuition to go to a school. You represent that school. That school has sponsors, but they allow their athletes to have other sponsors that aren't even tied to the school, right? And they don't ask for any of that money. So why would it be any? We're just changing the scale.
That's true.
But I think that's exactly what it is. It's the scale of things.
yeah, because
like
then you're
there's-
talking about hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
when
which-
you're talking about
Because a school can get a lot of money too if their athletes are really good and win a lot of championships.
Mhm.
If you have some world champs in your gym, that brings in money. So you want the world champs.
So I got these
You want
schools
the
recruiting
big-
people.
So you'll pay a lot of money to bring that in because then now bring people into your school.
The
and make
kickbacks
you more
really,
money.
yeah.
But the sponsorships are pretty much probably allowed. You can have any sponsor you want, right? But then you have your team as your different thing.
Yeah,
And some people get scholarships for training, right?
yeah.
yeah.
So it's just scale, and the scale is the size of the school. Right? College is a lot bigger. They're bringing a lot more money. You're
Yeah.
talking millions.
It's just a bigger pie. More people want their hands in it.
Right,
so
but
right now
they're
the
not
players,
get- but
right now
it's
the players'
equivalent-
hands are not in it. So
But it's equivalent to none of the jiu-jitsu athletes out of school being allowed to make anything.
yeah,
True.
yeah. I see your point. Absolutely. I just think it just like I said, the amount of money and the amount of people involved in it. I mean, there's like broadcasting contracts to
That's
go
the
with
same thing
this.
in
and-
jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
There's broadcasting in the events.
yeah.
There's a lot of money that gets paid out in these events.
Yeah.
Now, there might be something worked out that a cut of that goes to the gym, depending on the athlete. But who gets paid first, the gym for the athlete competing or the athlete themselves? The athlete gets paid, right?
It should be the athlete.
Well, it's
So
it's
why is it
also
different for a college football player.
I think this is not a
State
big
funded?
This is not a big factor of it, but also it's a team sport versus an individual sport.
Maybe difference between private and like state.
But I mean, there's private schools.
Yeah.
Those athletes still can't get paid either.
Yeah, but it's because they're still like competing under the NCAA like collegiate rules.
Yeah,
right?
the NCAA is another big.
That's the thing.
factor
It's
of
kind
it.
of like the
So
Olympic
why can't the state
organizing
pay an
body.
athlete when the U.S. Postal Service paid how many millions of dollars to Lance Armstrong?
Man,
Just drop it.
probably because
Hey, how about fuck
that-
you, Zach?
probably
How about that?
because Lance Armstrong sacrificed
Stop
a
shitting on my
testicle
point.
for his sport.
Hey, who gave Zach a mic again?
Fuck. My
No,
name's
alright, I'm going
God,
off
dude.
on it.
I
Have
mean,
another beer, Zach. Shit.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Zach.
no,
I
that,
think,
that's a good point.
I think they
He
should.
just dropped the mic on you, man.
I
No.
think they should get sponsorship money. I think they should get like college money.
Yeah, I mean that's the next level. Is like first letting them get paid, have separate jobs or get paid outside of college. The next level is they're actually getting paid by the colleges to go there.
And can you imagine like a star university athlete like working at a Starbucks? Like that Starbucks would not give a fuck if they came in or not.
Right? Yeah. No.
Right? Oh,
like,
Kyler Murray, you're here.
Yeah, but if he did
Hey.
come in, they'd be like, "Hey, I'm here," and then everybody'd be like, "Fuck, let's go to
they're gonna get
Starbucks,
more
dude."
business that day.
Yeah, it's like a free celebrity endorse. Well, you're paying him, I guess. But
Hey Kyler, the car outside wants a vanilla bean frappuccino. Can you go take it to him?
man, fuck that guy.
And
what I was
the
assuming.
notion that they're getting an education is a joke because they have different programs. They don't even allow them in harder classes. So, and a lot of them.
Wait, did you
don't
say
stick
they
to
don't
graduation.
allow them in the hard classes?
Yeah, some school programs will not let you go into like engineering or some kind of.
If you're a sponsored
you're-
athlete,
yeah,
or
yeah, if you're like
endorsed, whatever
If you're
the
a
fuck you
big
wanna call
time,
it.
yeah,
You're a big time athlete. Yeah.
big time,
Big time.
Big time. Because
Big
they
time
still
boy.
have to meet
Bruh,
grade
bruh.
requirements.
big.
no,
So we talked about Austin a little bit, not the person.
That's
but
fucked
the
up,
town.
man.
Austin,
He's
Texas.
not even here.
I said, like,
Austin,
town.
Massachusetts.
So any good stories from the Austin Open this weekend?
Yeah, who was there? Ricky.
We had a lot of. I was there.
Yeah, we talked
We
to
had a
him.
lot of guys win.
He went paddleboarding and saw
Yeah, that's all
turtles.
we talked about paddleboarding.
Yeah.
We
Some of
didn't
our,
talk about the Open.
We were
at
getting
all.
there. Yeah,
There were kids competing there also, right?
Yeah, there were.
Kids tournament.
Some children.
we had quite a few folks from well, not quite a few, but we had a good amount of people from our school go down there and compete too.
Yeah,
It was good.
Mike Trin got first place.
Yeah.
Always a strong showing in Austin. I feel like Austin and Houston, we normally do really well. There's not a lot of GBs in Dallas.
No. There's
Well,
a
I
couple.
don't-
Last time I did a Dallas Open, I checked today. There was just one, I think, and it's kind of north. Up, it's not really Dallas.
Yeah.
It's like kind of far.
Granbury or something.
It's like Carlson or.
Oh no, I think there's 3 in Dallas. I checked
Dallas?
recently.
Is there Dallas proper? That sounds like a good market, people. If you're a listener, you want to open a gym.
I think you're thinking about Austin or
No
something.
offense to Dallas, but who the fuck wants to move to Dallas?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of open market right there.
Hey, speaking
People
of
that want
Dallas,
to talk shit about the Cowboys.
Man, I don't want to. I don't like Dallas.
Hey, speaking of Dallas, did anyone see the crane collapse? in
The bird
Dallas?
is he okay?
No, there was a big crane and
Ralph Macchio?
there was a bunch of wind and the crane fell over. It killed the dude.
What?
Yeah, like some construction company is under a lot of heat because the crane was supposed to be like secured. I mean, granted, it wasn't like a huge storm that was rolling by,
Yeah.
but I mean, if other
Man,
things aren't flipping
yeah.
over, I don't know. That just sucks.
So it killed like a worker or just like some rando?
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed.
But
Oh,
it,
okay.
like, I mean, that's not. I feel like that's just one dude's fault. Like one dude forgot to do one step, and it's just
Maybe.
Yeah. So that seems so insane to me. Yeah, it's a huge crane collapse, and it's weird too. Generally, a crane like it goes up and to the side, right? But it fell not like towards the side that it's leaning, but the opposite way.
Backwards.
Mm.
Yeah, it fell backwards.
Yeah.
Which must have meant that the wind was strong, right?
Or it's like it just defies physics.
Something at the base messed up too.
Something.
Well, normally bigger cranes have like things that come out on the side, and you get bracketed down.
Support legs and stuff.
Yeah.
This is such crane bro science we got going on.
Yeah.
Crane bro science.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's like things that come out, and things that go in, and things that
So
pull
you
up,
see-
and things that pull
There's
down.
things. There's definitely things. A lot of things.
So if any
I just saw how serious you're getting about the crane, and I had to break it up.
No, dude, because I've been around a lot of cranes, even though I have no
Oh,
fucking
yeah?
idea how to work them.
yeah,
But I've dealt with a lot of them.
like recreation, like what's your interest in cranes? Is it like recreational or? No, they're reading each other's texts over there.
Yeah, we're reading.
That's cool.
He's
That's a good accomplishment.
showed him
I'm
a
proud
dick
of you,
pic.
bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How funny was that?
It was
My favorite part of Big Lebowski is whenever Jackie Treehorn's on the phone, writing on a piece of paper, and then he leaves, and then the Big Lebowski goes up and he draws on the paper, and it's just a picture of a stick figure with a huge dick.
I haven't seen that one either.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Man.
Who invited this guy?
Wait, what?
I haven't seen
Fuck
it.
you,
I haven't-
Ricky.
I haven't
Never seen The Big
it either.
Lebowski?
No.
I haven't seen it either.
Dude, have you seen Big Trouble in Little China?
We're not
I
old,
haven't
dude.
seen- I haven't
We're
seen-
not old.
Yeah, we're not old like you.
No, you're not cultured, you sons of. Well, no, I don't know your mothers. They might be. You sons of. You guys are just uncultured, all right? I'm not here to talk about anybody else, but you guys are uncultured. Watch Big
Us
Brother.
guys,
you think
like the
just
brown
because-
guys.
Use guys.
The brown
you think
guys.
just because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
from England.
Oh,
you think
yeah.
just 'cause you're
Point
from
at the
England-
foreigner.
Yeah,
Point
yeah,
at the
you're so
foreigner.
fucking
Look,
cultured.
so cool.
Fucking
I have an
jingo.
idea. Once we get this TV that's down here mounted,
Oh, movie
we'll
night.
do a
You're gonna-
podcast movie night.
You're gonna mount.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, we'll
good.
do like a fight companion, but a
Ricky's
movie
getting excited
companion.
over there. It'll be a girl TV, Ricky.
You're
Calm
gonna mount
down.
the TV.
No, I
Well.
got a TV right here, and I got a mount right over here.
That is true.
Mount it right here.
And I've got
4 points.
I've got an extra fire stick at the house.
You should
so-
put 4 points on
Look,
top.
what
of
we'll do is
Or
we'll
have a
do
something
a
like this.
companion, a movie companion
Yeah.
podcast, so that people at home that want to watch the movie and listen in at the same time, they can.
It'll-
It could be
hey,
like,
It'll be like listening to. It's like
and we'll do it in, like old movies, like
it's like Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz. If you start our
Classic.
podcast and the movie
not
at the
like
same time, it syncs
Godfather-
up.
Yeah, not like the
No.
Godfather.
So it's like when you get the extra edition and you have like the walkthrough from the
commentary,
director.
yeah.
But this is just commentary from people that you don't fucking know.
No,
It's like it's
and
mystery
that don't matter.
science.
no, it's all
We-
these old
we
movies
don't
that
matter
people know
very much.
that
Look,
you
hey,
motherfuckers have
hey,
never seen.
Zach.
Dude, this
Zach.
is genius.
Zach.
No, it's
Hold
not.
up. No, time out, Zach.
No.
Why don't we just invite them onto the other one? Let's calm down.
No,
You're
it'll
giving
be
away
like-
too much
Yeah,
info
let's
right now.
start the other one.
We're okay.
It'll be
You
like
guys will be
going-
guests.
Going on a date with one
Zach.
of those annoying girls that doesn't shut up during the movie.
That's true. It would suck for.
Yeah, but we're
It
interesting.
would suck. No.
It's
It,
like
it
Mystery
would suck.
Science Theater 3000.
Yeah.
It would suck for the
But with
people
brown
who hadn't
dudes.
seen the movie.
Yeah, with people that haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
It would.
Well, yeah.
It would really
and
suck.
you've been to a movie. You're both watching the movie.
We need to start
for
with
the
Toy
first
Story.
time,
No.
and then she's like,
The first one.
No.
So
Or The Matrix.
We've seen that.
Like, bro, we're watching the same movie. I don't know either. Like, you know.
My wife does that all the time. We'll start watching a show, and she's like, what is that guy? I'm like, I just started watching this
Yeah.
with you. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm-
What's about to happen?
I
She's
think
like,
that
I'm
happens quite a bit.
confused. I'm like, I think everyone needs to be confused right now. They haven't told us anything.
That's the start. Yeah.
I have no background info.
Yeah, my
Women are
girlfriend.
always suspect of not knowing shit. You're like, we don't know either.
Yeah.
If
I
someone-
live not knowing most
Solve
of the
my
time.
problem. Yeah.
If-
No. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, if someone is like on the verge of dying in a movie I haven't seen, my girlfriend will be like, "Is he gonna die?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
You're like, you will if you ask again, woman.
You know what? That's
Anyway, be nice to your
it's probably
girlfriend.
a good reason why or a good thing that my wife didn't watch Game of Thrones because
Oh,
you get so
man.
like you
lock
can't
in.
watch that show without being like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
You need like a
this guy
family
was
tree
in
in
the
front of you.
first season 10 years ago.
Yes.
Like, Jesus Christ.
You know what's fucked up though is when they changed actors. Like they have the same guys, but they like switched actors, so whole new faces
Like
on some of
Dumbledore?
these people.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Well,
like
no, that dude died.
Dumbledore did?
Khaleesi's dude.
No,
Yeah,
like a
Khaleesi's
different
dude,
person.
and then there was another guy that they did that to.
Aunt Viv.
What?
Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about on Game of Thrones. I was like,
Man,
nah,
Aunt Viv,
bro. Like
Aunt
she
Viv
was
didn't
in.
look nothing like that.
Yeah.
Aunt Viv. One Aunt Viv was dark skinned as fuck.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
just like.
And the other one was like a little taller.
Yeah, you're
Different
like
hair.
you're like
It's
one
just
looks like she
Fresh
can
Prince.
ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Aunt
like,
Vivian,
what?
bro.
Okay.
Come on.
I know
This
what
here's a
you're talking
story
about.
all about how. All right,
Yeah,
They
Aunt
changed
Viv. No, but then they brought her back, which
Yeah.
was weird.
It was a
Like,
remix. It was a remix. They're like,
I'm gonna have to watch it again. No.
They
They
brought
brought
Aunt
her
Viv
back.
Coming to Netflix.
They brought her back. Are you sure you just didn't see an old episode that day? It was just a rerun day.
Saw Ricky's face.
he's like, maybe that was season 2.
I'm pretty sure they brought her back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why would they do that? They're like,
Yeah, hey,
you're
remember-
fired, and then they're like, oh man, we made a mistake.
We
Why don't
wanna
you come back over
rehire.
here. Yeah.
Backlash.
We
People do
want-
that all
Yeah,
the
they
time.
did that on.
What? They're like, you can't fire a black woman from Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
To
No.
hire another black woman?
No, there's all sorts of if backlash is if
the black black.
if enough backlash happens, like
I
things
thought you
can
said
be reversed.
Backdraft, like the movie Backdraft. I was like,
I've never seen Backdraft.
That has Kurt Russell in it as well, right?
Yeah, and one of the
shout out
bald ones.
shout out to him. Oh, one of the bald ones.
no, it wasn't Stephen.
Was it
Baldwin.
A, B, C, D, or E? I can't remember. That's usually how I labeled him. Not the one in Biodome, was
Backdraft,
it?
good movie.
Yeah, it was good.
But you're saying Backlash.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean,
But she
I don't
put the
know if
new-
this is actually how it happened, but it wouldn't surprise me if someone on a show got canceled and then there was so much backlash that they had to bring them back.
I'm sure that's
Dude,
happened
but
at least
Aunt
twice.
Vivian wasn't that pivotal of a character, and the new Aunt Vivian was there for
To
a
you?
while. For a
To
while.
you?
That is true.
Aunt Viv has some valuable lessons.
Bro, she'll always be Aunt Viv to
Like
me.
what?
That thing that
Don't
she
worry
did with
about
that
it.
stuff that one
You're
time?
not worthy of it, man.
Don't worry about it. Is what I'm
Bro,
saying.
bro, if it hasn't touched you yet, it's not gonna. Just let him have his moment, all right? So yeah, shout out to Aunt Viv. Way to make a comeback.
Hey, but first,
Why
or
you don't love
or
me, man?
did you?
Hey,
why don't
no,
you
no,
love
no,
me?
no.
Why'd he leave me?
Why you don't love me, man?
First
that was
things
good.
first.
Don't karate chop me.
First things first.
Dude, he's getting all Brandon
I
with
know,
this
he's
shit.
getting
He's
all
like
Brandon.
angled ass
Listen.
jab jab.
Wait, we keep interrupting him, so he's getting
Sorry.
upset.
I'm trying to.
I'm sorry, but
I'm trying to set.
You're
gonna break the microphone.
I'm trying to set Isaiah up.
What's
right?
up?
Let go.
First thing first.
Hey, let go, you idiot. These things cost money. Are you gonna buy for a new one if it's broken?
First things first.
Are you?
Okay.
Wait,
First
what's going
things-
on here?
Fucking
He wants me
dumbass.
to say rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil?
Yeah.
That is yeah.
Is that the main guy?
kinda-
That's
No.
from the J.
No.
Cole song.
It is now Uncle Will Smith.
Uncle Will Smith.
Yeah,
No.
he looks like him now. Yeah, what was his name?
Little Jaden?
James? It was James something, right?
Who?
Uncle Phil.
Big fella.
James
His
Avery?
name was
Yeah,
Phil.
he died
No,
from
no.
a heart attack,
His
right?
name was Phil.
It was
Or was that just
he'll always be Phil to me.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
always
he
be
definitely
Phil.
wasn't James Avery because I'm gonna
That's a jeweler.
I'm gonna look and make sure that his name wasn't James. Maybe it is James Avery.
Oh shit, maybe he's the jeweler.
Dude.
Hey,
Did Will Smith's
Have y'all seen
uncle,
Donnie Brasco?
Donnie Brasco? No. I saw Donnie Darko.
No, Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino.
No.
This
It's like
is
an
a
old school
good
movie?
Yes.
No, I didn't see it.
So he pretends to be Don the jeweler.
His
But the
name
whole
is
thing
James
is-
Avery.
Hell yeah, get you silver from that motherfucker.
Is his name James Avery?
His name
Yeah,
is
dude.
James LaRue Avery.
Bro, you can get bangles and like charms and like things. I don't know what you get from yeah, bro, James Avery.
God damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that sounded
dude.
right, but I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, dude, Oliver didn't know shit. Fuck that. But
Yeah,
you know what?
he's British.
Google knew it.
Is Jeffrey still alive?
Jeffrey?
The
like,
butler?
I don't know. Look, you got my get off my phone.
Check
He's
his history.
asking you a
Oh,
question
man, check his history,
and
yeah.
Googling it at the same time.
He's still alive.
Was he?
Yeah, look at
Oh,
his,
the butler?
Look at his Google search
He's
Yeah.
70.
history.
What about DJ Jazzy Jeff?
P-O-R-N-H-U-B.
Is Jazzy Jeff
Shout out
still
to
alive?
incognito mode.
Is who?
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ, yeah, he's still doing fucking hosting parties and shit, bro. He's still
young.
coming
Still
up on
alive?
the decks. Hell yeah.
Or he's like,
Is he
Will
the same
Smith
age as
age.
Will Smith?
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, they're close. They should be close.
Let me see. I'm looking that up.
I think it's so funny he got his ass thrown out of like almost every episode. It
Yeah.
must have been the same scene. They just keep like I'm sure he didn't have to do that 1 million times.
Well,
No, but
He was probably like James Avery, throw me again.
no, he at least had to do it twice because there was one time where they threw him out a different door. Cause
Yeah, it was normally always the front door.
yeah, and
It
so
was
he,
always the front door.
He was like, "Fine, you can throw me out the front door," and he's like, "All right, because you said that, I'm throwing you out the back door," and he threw him out.
I mean, sometimes you
But
gotta,
that would be
you gotta
onto that
maintain
driveway.
dominance.
That's that little patio driveway they had, so he was all right.
Patio driveway, the little U-shaped round, bro. That was a
Man,
mansion in Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
He didn't have a little patio driveway, dude.
okay,
He
a
had
large patio driveway.
Did
Dude,
y'all see the
a Hardin.
he had an estate.
ASAP Rocky throwing that dude? He's in jail right now in Sweden. He's a rapper. He,
Was it that dude that was walking around following him or what?
Yeah.
yeah.
He threw him
okay,
like that?
yeah.
He swung.
That's
Dude,
so.
yeah.
Is that why he's in jail?
Dude, he potato
Pretty
sack
much?
tossed that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
All he needed is a door.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not a fan of the ASAP crew, but like that was pretty legit. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he just straight picked him up and.
And that's why he's in jail in Sweden right now.
They jumped him. Yeah.
I guess.
They
guess.
beat those two guys up.
I saw the video. I didn't follow up. So.
I just saw that Donald Trump has been like, "Hey, get my boy ASAP."
Dude, what
No,
a
is that
hell of
real?
an-
Yes.
I mean, I
It's
hope
real.
so.
It's as real as
It's
Area
real because-
51, but
because-
Oh shit! I want to
Justin
believe.
Bieber tweeted to Donald Trump and was like, "Yo, thanks for looking out for my friend, but also it'd be cool if you let those kids out of cages and see their families."
He's like, "Calm down, Biebs. We're dealing with the Rocky situation, all right."
Hey man,
you know
I
what the
can only
problem
deal with
is?
One situation.
No,
at
you know
a
what the
time,
problem is?
guys.
Donald Trump thinks it's actually Sylvester Stallone, and ASAP Rocky means like we need to hurry up and get him out. He's like, I love that movie. That dude had with the crooked mouth, and it's a whole. It's
Crooked mouth.
yeah. You seen Stallone? You seen Stallone?
Hey, are they making a Creed 3?
Man, I hope not.
Man, I still haven't. Seen
They were.
Rocky
I mean, they were
one.
decent movies,
I
but
liked it.
I don't think I saw the second one.
It's good.
The The second one's where he fights the dude that's way bigger than him, right?
I heard
Absolute
the
boxing.
second. I heard the
Absolute
second one was
boxing.
better.
Yeah. The second
I
one?
think so.
Yeah, so like
The
it's
second Creed.
it's pretty rare whenever whenever the second one is generally better. Like how I feel about Aliens. Like
Aliens was definitely better than Alien.
yeah, but typically it's the first movie that is like the best one.
Not T2. Terminator 2. Judgment Day.
Terminator 2 was pretty
That's
dope.
T-1000.
Eddie Furlong, bro. Like with his bowl
Who's
cut.
fucking
Don't be
around?
jealous, Berto. Edward Furlong, who played the kid in T2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably why I wanted a bowl cut.
Yeah, because of T2, because of Edward
T2?
Furlong. Man, I just named your muse. You're welcome. Like that's
I didn't know that was a white blonde thing. I was a Salvadorian boy that wanted a bowl cut.
yeah. I don't
It
think
didn't work out.
that would be like a helmet cut for you, bro.
It would.
You got some thick hair.
It would just be like a yeah, you're like
Yeah.
a little fro.
Yeah,
A
I
little
don't have.
mushroom fro.
Yeah, I don't have thick hair. I had a bowl cut growing up.
I also wanted a jean jacket with matching jean pants.
There is. Oh, you wanted a Canadian tuxedo?
That's in style right now.
That's a Canadian tuxedo, bro. Shout out to Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Hey, do you know they drink their milk
Canada.
out of bags? That shit
Yeah.
fucking throws me off
That's
every
weird.
time. But the weird thing is,
That's also in Hispanic countries.
yeah, the thing that's weird though is like they get their bag of milk and they cut the corner,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and then they put it in a pitcher. They don't pour it in the pitcher.
They put it in.
They put the bag of milk in the pitcher,
You don't want the milk to touch the pitcher
apparently, and then
because then you get pitcher
they
milk.
pour it. Dude, I feel like Exhibit invented Canadian milk drinking because it's like we heard you like containers for your milk, so we put it in a bag
you
and
got
a
a
pitcher so
container
you
for
can
your
pour it in your
container,
fucking
yeah.
cup. What does the milk even do, man? Like oxygenate that shit,
I
dude.
just read the comments from today's podcast. Someone says, every time I watch or see bits of the show, Isai is never paying attention.
No, that's true.
It's true.
That's true. Because he's either like taking
Whoa.
pictures or reading the comments.
I have...
How many selfies have you taken?
No, 0.
74.
I have slight, what's it called? ADHD?
ADHD. No,
I have to.
ADD.
I
Yeah,
have to.
It's
I
ADD.
think
AC/DC.
Attention deficit
I do.
disorder.
I do
Yeah,
for
ADD.
sure.
Because ADHD is like a hyper version of it. Literally.
I think it's the same thing. Isn't
No,
No,
attention-
they're different.
What, ADHD?
They're
Attention
attention
deficit
disorder or
hyperactive
hyper-
disorder. Yeah,
I thought it
hyperactive
was the
disorder.
same thing. I don't know.
I
More
think
bro
one,
science.
one
yes.
means that like you just have trouble paying attention. The other one means that like you have trouble paying attention and you're bouncing off the fucking walls.
Yeah, one means like
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
one
that
means
one.
you can't sit
You're
still.
80. You're a. Oh shit.
You're added.
Like one looks like you're cracked out, like always moving.
Heroin?
What did I
Hero?
say?
Heroin?
So I
Is
don't
that what
get-
the H
so
stands for?
Ritalin is taken to calm the attention people down, but for non-attention issues, it speeds them up.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's weird,
It's
right?
weird.
I took it once. They gave it to me, and I
And
didn't. It
You
didn't-
mellow it out, or just stay
No,
the same?
didn't
Man, I heard that's
feel
how
anything.
coffee is sometimes. Like
Like it mellows hyper people up, and it
yeah, like
or
certain
calms hyper people up, and it.
yeah. Professor Drac told me this actually. He said sometimes like coffee makes people sleepy.
But I
But
can sleep with coffee.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
you know how
slept
they
with
bring out coffee when after you eat your dessert or whatever. I
Yeah.
can't do that. I'll be up
Bro.
all night.
Yeah, it's
Really?
my family like we're Latin, so they're like Honduran, and they get like that Mexican bread every night, and then just sit at the table, drinking coffee and eating that bread. Yeah.
That seems like you'd be up
Man.
all night, like carb loading.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
just
it's so
sleep.
it's so funny how people are with coffee and then with whatever they eat with it. So one time, me and Ricky were taking an Uber, and we were just talking to the guy and talking about his routine, and he was like, I every day I have a little coffee, and we were like, do you put any sugar or cream? And he's like, no sugar, no cream.
You're riding around with this psychopath?
He's like, just black coffee, and then he goes, and then I have a little cake.
yeah,
A little cake with the coffee, and I'm like, you don't put any sugar in your coffee? No, never sugar.
But
I try
But
to
I-
avoid sugar.
But I have a little cake.
Maybe that's why he doesn't put sugars.
he
If
gets
if
it. He gets
went
it from his
sans
cake.
every morning, he might put sugar.
He's
He'd
like,
double up on that sugar.
he's like,
No,
it's
but you
either
don't
sugar or
understand.
cake. It's
he
cake.
was so adamant when we were like, "Do you put sugar?" And he goes, "No in the coffee."
yeah.
It's an offensive
And-
question to Uber drivers.
But
And
I have
so
a little cake.
This
Have a little
Uber
cake.
was in.
I like to
was
spoil
here.
myself.
This Uber was like here in America. It
Like-
wasn't.
Texas.
Yeah, it was in Texas.
Was it? It was in Dallas. Huh?
Yeah.
He was here in America,
Sure.
and then you said Texas.
Texas is in America.
Yeah, it's a better country.
What?
Texas is a better country.
We haven't seceded yet.
Again.
We
Again.
succeed
Continue.
every day.
We succeed every day.
We're gonna. You're in.
But man, if you start conversations with Uber drivers enough, you will reach some psychopaths.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why you don't talk to them.
Dude,
And you don't sit up front.
dude, no. One time,
That's the most psycho.
we
is
weren't sitting up front in
If
this.
you're
in this
sitting
one.
up front.
I was sitting up front.
Where was it?
I was sitting up front.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, yeah, I'll sit up front.
Yeah, Ricky gets
Oh,
stabbed.
because there are two people in the back.
No, he was like, I just wanted to get to know this
It was
guy.
just Bird on the back,
Yeah.
and you were like, I'd rather sit even with this random stranger than my brother.
Well, I feel like
What's
it's-
up, Brando? I've seen him for a while. What are you up
Yeah, I
to?
wanna
I feel
get
like
to
it's
know
more
you.
polite.
No, it's strange.
No.
I
it's
think it'd be
weird.
fun if you called an Uber and then like when they showed up, they're like, all right, get
I
in. You're like,
it's
all right,
weird.
could you pop the
If
trunk?
I drove an Uber,
And you just like
Uber,
climb in the trunk.
and as soon as they started getting it, I'd just be like, this fucking.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they put stuff
On
in
the front seat.
Yeah, they always put stuff on there.
Yeah.
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 Like flower petals.
Like
and
guys
like a
moving
lit candles.
purses.
Yeah.
Like,
Did I tell you the story of when we were sitting at Nobi and this guy came up and asked us for change? And my brother was like, yeah, I got some change. And then the manager comes out and says, put your money up. And then goes up to the guy and says, hey, man, you need to leave. You were harassing people last night, asking for money. No, let me finish my story.
Yeah.
Harassing people for money. You need to leave or I'm going to call the police, right? The guy leaves. And then me and Ricky are about to leave. This is like probably 20 minutes later. And Ricky goes, man, I think I'm going to go give that guy some money. And I was like, why? He was just harassing people. And he goes, Ricky goes, well, I said I would.
Ricky, you said you'd work out with me on Mondays
that's
and
a sweet
Wednesdays.
story.
I'm like, what the fuck? The guy was scamming people for money. He's a bum.
That's a pretty sweet story.
And Ricky
Well,
was like,
but that's not a
Ricky was like,
scam.
Ricky's
That's
like,
just
I gave
like,
him.
I
Ricky's
need
like, I
money.
gave him my word.
Ricky, you're a good guy, dude.
Ricky's a man of his word.
Could you take a little bit of that and give it to Birdo? Because that dude's a piece of shit.
Ricky,
No,
can
I'm
I
just
have some
joking. I like
change?
you.
I am. It's
Gave him all
Fat
the-
Birdo was cool.
Ricky,
I
can I
mean,
have some change?
do you really need change?
If you got
I need change in my life, bro.
what you got?
What do you have in your wallet?
Are you talking about like Ozarka bottle
I
full
need
of
it.
change? Because
I
that's like
need it.
$100.
Yeah, that is pretty legit. That's vacation money
Wait,
right
what's
there.
$100?
Like a full Ozarka bottle?
Oh, no.
You know, if you stop pulling an Isai over here and pay attention, maybe you'd understand what he's asking you.
Well, so whenever the guy asked me, I had like a few $1 bills. You know,
That's not change.
Did you make him dance for it?
No.
What's
Why
your
not?
definition of change?
He's
Ricky's
like,
like,
oh, I got a fat stack of hundos in
Well, I
here.
guess it changes anything you get back. So it could be dollars.
Could be dollars, right?
But when you're talking like change is like it's a physical thing.
Jingling, jangling,
You
right?
don't say coins. Do you got any coins?
yeah, nobody says coins.
I don't
got some
carry
coins?
man.
Oh man. But do you have change?
I have some $1 bills.
I said $1, bitch.
Dude, if I was a bum, I'd walk up to a dude. I'd be like, "Hey, man, you got change for 100?" He'd be like, "Yeah." I'd be like, "Can I get some of that?" And just
Now,
not
you
give him
remember-
100
you remember
because now
that
you've
from,
already admitted you got the money.
You remember that from that movie, Scary Movie, where the guy's like, "Can I get $1?" And she's like, "Oh, the man, he's hungry. Here's a sandwich, sir." And then she walks off, and he pegs her in the back of the head. He said, "I said $1, bitch."
Dude, I hate that, man. Like, we used to like go like skate when I was younger and stuff. We'd go skateboard and like ride bikes in Houston at night and shit. And you'd always go to a gas station, get a Gatorade or something. Some fucking like homeless bum or something would like scamper out of the fucking garbage and like walk up. They'd be like, "Hey, man, what's up, man? You got any money? You got any money?" You're like, "Nah, man. Oh, come on, man. I want to eat. I want to drink." And you're like, "All right." So you like go to the gas station, like get them some food and shit, and you bring it up. You're like, "Man, here's like, you know, sodas and shit. And, like I got your burger from McDonald's." And they're like, "Man, I don't want this shit." You're like, "Bro, you just asked for fucking food money, bitch." Like,
You know what trips me out? The people
God.
that are asking for like gas, because I'm always thinking this is a scam.
It is.
I'm
Like,
always thinking this is
If
a
I fill up the
scam.
thing full of gas, where
Because
Fart on
it's always the same story.
on that
It's
motherfucker.
like I'm on my way
it
to.
must be something else because you've never gone through with it, right?
No.
Yeah, and so there must be like another step that happens after the
Yeah,
gas.
because I've never given them money, but they're
Goes
like
and burns down his
they're like-
ex-girlfriend's
They're like,
house.
it's normally a sob story, and normally they don't have to go that far. They're like, oh, I just need to be like 30 minutes down the road. I have no money. Can you just give me a little bit of money? But like, it's such a weird setup. It's like, how did you make it to here though? Like, how did you not plan
It's
accordingly?
suspect. There's
How did you make it to
I
this
think they,
random
like, rob you
spot?
or something after.
I don't know.
So
I
one
always say
time
I don't have any money
I
and
got
I leave.
gas and I was walking in and then there was this woman who, you know, she seemed like she was hurting. She was like, can I get some food in there? Can you get me some food? And I go, oh, what do you need? And I actually went in, bought her like a sandwich, came out, and she was gone. Or I even said, okay, I'll get you something. Go out, come back out. She's gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
She probably thought you were full of shit.
she wouldn't like stay to just see?
She's used to
Hey,
the
time is money, man.
She ran like 100 feet away.
Like I'd like drive off. All right, give it to another homeless guy. I go, here you go, have fun. So
Have this lady
Here's
sandwich.
a sandwich. Have fun.
Yeah, he's like, it's $1, motherfucker.
How am I supposed to get high off this sandwich?
So then I'm driving down the street, and she's like 3 blocks down the street. Like she took off as soon as I said, yeah, I'll get you something.
Bro, they have stamina, man. Crackheads have stamina. Like they
almost like
go.
zombies.
Dude, they're if you took a zombie and crossed them with like a superhero who hasn't quite figured out their powers, that's a crackhead. Because they're partially dead, but like they
Partially dead?
on the inside. They're
partially.
partially.
Well, that's
Like-
to keep them fresh.
Do you,
That's
are you confused about the word partially?
Not cilantro dead.
No, not
Parsley.
parsley.
Wait,
Not
how do you say
parsley.
Parsley
How do you
dead.
say partially?
Partially.
Right.
Not parsley.
How did I say it?
Do you say partially? Like an idiot?
Partially. Parsh.
Do you say partially?
Part
Oh my God.
Partially.
Partially.
Fuck, bro.
How awesome would
I
it
say-
be
I say
if we convinced
segmentedly.
him that it is actually partially, and he's been saying it wrong his whole life.
No, you know what's fucked up is that the brown dude's talking to the dude from England. We invented the language. I know how to say
Y'all
parsley.
say it wrong. Y'all say it
partially.
wrong over there.
Man,
Queen's English.
what's your can made out of? Aluminium.
No, it's
so
not.
fuck off. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
It's made out of.
I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, parsley.
One
It's-
time,
it's
a
amazing.
homeless dude knocked on my buddy's door, and like he rolled down the window, and the homeless dude was just like, "Hey man, like I'm not gonna lie, I just really want a beer."
he's like, you want a day drink?
know.
And
You're like, okay.
and my friend was like,
And Berto was like, I got you.
"Yeah, if I had my
Beer of the
lunchbox,
day. We got
go gadget beer."
I wonder if that works. Can you
We
just?
got Eureka Heights here, or we got a.
Would you like a full pint or a half? We
Yeah,
have
but like a
eight
trench
ounces.
coat.
There's. Oh my god! What? Oh, for beer.
For beer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
dick, maybe. Maybe some.
Depends on
There's
if
less.
you're-
There's less selection of dick than beer, but he has
It
both.
depends
You know-
on if you're trying to get a job at Men's Wearhouse.
That's true.
That's right.
Man.
Our next sponsor.
Dude, honestly, I
We
feel
should all be
I
here
feel like
in
after
suits.
tonight, if we don't get picked up by either Men's Warehouse or Pornhub, sorry, POR, we need to do something. We need to contact these people. I know one of you at least have an account with one of those websites.
I just surf the comments for good recipes.
Hey,
Oh yeah, no.
if a guy has a shirt on,
I heard a good lasagna one the other
Yeah,
day.
you're like, I want to make a nice bowl of chlamydia.
Strong lasagna. Strong
gross.
lasagna
So-
recipe on Pornhub.
It's horrible.
So one time this guy came up to my swim coach. My swim coach didn't know it, but I did because I'm a little perv. All right, but he had on a shirt that just said Brazzers.
Braziers.
Right, and the dude went
Ricky's
up,
so innocent.
he went up to meet my coach and was like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And he shook his hand, but then I was like, I would not shake that dude's.
Yeah.
I would shake the other dude, like the other hand. I mean,
The other dude was.
yeah, the
Well,
other
how
dude
do
the camera guy.
Oh, so you're assuming he's right-handed? Cut the game.
Yes, if he puts his right hand out to shake hands.
Yeah. Well,
Who puts
who
their
puts their left
hand?
hand out?
Besides a child.
If you don't have a right hand, I understand,
That's
but like,
true.
yeah, like,
Nobody does this.
no.
I do it if my right hand is occupied. I don't switch
Why?
because my right hand is occupied.
So
You're a fucking
switch.
heathen, bro.
I know a guy that is missing fingers on his right hand, and he always keeps it in his pocket.
How much does he miss them?
So I have a
No, I
question.
think all of his fingers.
How much
All of them?
All.
does he miss them
Okay.
all the time?
So he.
I shouldn't have laughed
He-
at that.
It's actually a fucked up story. He was living up north, like Fargo area, and
You said some of his fingers, and he said how many, and you said all of
I
them.
reconsidered. And I would go. Actually, he had 0 fingers.
This isn't a wood chipper story, is it?
But he would always shake with his left hand, and I knew him for years.
Oh, he would backwards like this?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he'd
he'd
shake
be
the
like,
right
what's up,
with the left. He
And
wouldn't
I
go
was
left to left.
I
He would
literally
force
just
left.
thought that that's how he shook hands for years. And then somebody was like, "Oh yeah, because he doesn't have any fingers, he didn't." And I go, "Wait, what?" Then I started like remember back, he always had his hand in his pocket, and he always shake with his left hand. I was like, holy shit. How did I not know that?
Probably because
I'm not.
Well, it's probably because you hang out with a bunch of male models who do that pose anyway. They always have that one hand in the pocket and looking sideways.
Yeah.
So you just assumed. I mean,
I guess so.
It's natural.
Dude, but this handshake is so awkward, like left to right.
He's just.
Like
he
if
just
you go in for
I
the right.
think he's just so used to people going in with the right that he just naturally kind of.
That's kind of cool.
Turned his hand.
You know, I
ready
bet you if he
for it.
plays basketball, he's probably real good at passing because he can like fake that pass and just.
He's gotta do a
I think you
crossover.
go with the
Crossover,
pound.
yeah.
I think you go with the pound. You never shake.
I would.
Fist
Yeah.
bump.
You always go with the fist
If my
bump.
hand's busy, I do a fist bump.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
nobody's like, oh, you're gonna fist bump
Y'all
with
ever-
the left hand. Like,
Y'all
nobody
ever,
does that.
you ever mutually elbow bump with
Always.
somebody where like your right hand's busy and their right hand is busy, so you just like elbow
Yeah.
bump, but it's like you don't speak about it. You don't speak about it before or after.
The
We
worst is
we
when
just
they
connection.
grab your
Connected.
hand.
This.
Like they're
this-
going in for the
this-
5, you're going in for the fist,
Oh.
and then both of you are gonna commit. Yeah, somebody's got to commit.
No, so like whenever nobody commits is weird, but whenever you connect like this, I always go I always go paper beats rock, and I just walk off.
Yeah, that's an icebreaker for the awkwardness of a bad.
Or the
handshake.
other
Gotta
way.
do this
the
one,
other
Ricky.
way, if I'm the one that gets the paper, I say I won.
Now, what I do
That's
is
cute.
What I
Every
do is
time they're like, ah.
I shake it to make it
Whoa.
more. Wait, what? Right, so grab my fist.
Like a Polaroid picture.
No,
Grab my
you're,
fist.
you're going in for the 5.
Right, so I'll be like, or go for the fist bump.
You do the unders.
Don't
Do
Don't
the
ever
under-
do
like
that
the-
again.
like
I always say
the-
I just say paper beats rock.
I feel like it's more awkward when I have your fist and you shake it. Like I feel like I should be controlling it,
Isn't
but
that
it's
on
weird
the
that you're
list
doing
of
it.
Things white guys do is retry handshakes.
Oh,
They're like,
I feel really weird
oh,
when this happens.
let's try it
So,
again,
like,
brother.
Go to shake my hand. I feel weird when this happens. People like go for this,
Oh,
one, but
yeah.
they force it on you.
No,
So, like,
no, but you have to do this. Like,
hey, that's a meme.
you gotta go smooth. You gotta go like. There you go. This
maybe
one.
it's-
No,
That's
but
Houston.
that's a meme recently. Like these hands here. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah.
It's the over the top.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, what? What is
The
that?
movie
I
Over the
mean,
Top.
I thought we were talking about Overtop. That is another amazing 80s movie that requires semi-trucks and backwards hats. It's
Well,
all about
and
arm wrestling.
It's about
Yep.
arm wrestling.
It's all about arm
Oh,
wrestling.
just in case anybody doesn't know, never arm wrestle a person next to you, because you will break your fucking shoulder. Go look it up on YouTube,
No, I don't
Arm
want to.
wrestle. Period.
dude. This way,
Yeah.
this is
real
when all the breaks
Turkish
happen. Have you seen those videos of people getting their arms broken?
No, because that's just disgusting.
It is disgusting. It
Yeah.
always happens in this angle. You always should arm wrestle somebody in front of you.
Across.
And I should never
Yeah,
arm
that's-
wrestle. Period.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you remember quarters? Did you ever play quarters? Or
Put them
knuckle?
between your
Yeah,
knuckles and do
I
the.
Where you have to
Oh.
you're trying to keep the spinning, and then if somebody messes up, you can slam the quarter into their knuckles.
Bloody knuckles.
Yeah, bloody knuckles. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Play bloody knuckles.
So dumb to play that
It's
game.
super
but-
dumb. I played it as a kid.
Yeah, I wonder how many. I wonder if they're still playing that game today in like middle schools.
We might.
Kids are dumb, probably.
They're too soft nowadays. They would never.
Yeah.
My knuckles.
Dude, I remember I used to play this in El Salvador, and they had them thick ass coins, and
You got pog slammers.
yeah, pretty much, dude. And the way the spot was set up, where the parents came and picked us up, there was like steps, but at the bottom we would all sit there and just play bloody knuckles. So one of us would be like this, so there'd be a cement backing to it, and you just haul that coin, dude. I'd show up. My mom would be so pissed.
We used to do that with pool balls. We'd like play pool tables.
like smash your knuckles?
You'd hold on to the rail, and you could only like one hand service, so you just like boom, and
Oh,
just crack.
fuck.
Oh my dude, my knuckles were jacked.
That's
for a
different
while.
though, because that's not these. That's like
That's
these.
these, yeah. Because you'd hold it like if
Like
you were
that.
smart, you'd get it flattened out. But dude, I had my finger broke a couple times. That shit
Really?
sucked.
From the
Oh
pool
yeah,
ball?
dude. Because you're holding it, it's just
Oh,
yeah, it
shit.
sucks.
That seems more dangerous.
Well, I mean, it wasn't smart. We
Yeah.
were trying to hurt each other, but yeah,
not
no, that
smart.
shit sucked. That shit sucked.
Quarters was the game that I was most willing to play actually. Like
The
I
one where you
hated-
bounce into the shot glass and drink.
No, like where you
No, bloody
fling it at the
knuckles.
knuckle.
Yeah, bloody knuckles.
But I hated playing like there was a type of bloody knuckles where you actually just try to punch the
Yeah,
fist.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Right.
that's what I did.
That one sucked because you would feel it in your wrist and elbow too if you got hit hard.
Kids are pretty hard. Like play fucking hard games. Like remember Smear the Queer?
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
Yeah.
Where you just pick up a ball,
It's an old people
and then
thing.
everybody tries to tackle that person. If you get tackled,
Oh,
you're-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
yeah.
used to
remember that. Yeah, yeah.
We used to just call it "kill the man with the ball."
Yeah, we were a little less PC back in the
Yeah,
80s.
we call it
Yeah.
smear the queer.
Well, I guess because we played it like in school, so the coach would just be like, he just throw the ball up in the air, kill the man with the ball, and then we'd be entertained.
played
for the
during
rest-
recess.
You did that in school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played football.
Yeah, we played.
Like off season,
Oh, football,
like
okay,
off season
yeah.
Is it a
football.
recess thing for you?
Well, for us,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like a
old.
curriculum like Berto made
No.
it sound like. Yeah, we'd show up to PE and they'd be like, all right, we're gonna fucking weed out the fucking weak one today. Kill him, you know? I mean, that'd be pretty
Dodgeball, I
sweet,
thought-
though.
Dude,
Dodgeball is a
you
great
get
game.
fucked up
Yeah.
that game.
Hey.
That nurse had to dish out so many Band-Aids. It was fucking insane.
This is about to get pretty specific. Do you remember freeze ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Freeze ball.
Freeze ball was fun.
Badass.
Is that like
What-
dodgeball?
What
but
is
like,
freezeball?
It was a game that was played in junior high during football off season where you could not. So if you got the ball, there was two teams. If you got the ball, you kept running until you got tagged. Then you were frozen. You had to either throw the ball, and probably the best thing to do was to lateral it backwards, similar to rugby. But or you could try to throw it forward. It's just as soon as you're tagged, everyone's gonna get in front of you, right? And so you're just stuck, right? And you can't move. If you move, it's a turnover. If you throw the ball and the person doesn't catch it, it's a turnover.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
slightly more complicated, just tag football or tackle football, whatever
Yeah.
you wanna call it.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know why I
some-
just thought about this. There's this game Professor Marcelo plays. Well, we don't play too much with the kids. It's like a. It's kind of like It's kind of like capture the flag, but with jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I did it once and I stopped doing it.
No,
They play something like that in Kazakhstan, right? Didn't
no, dude. So there's like, so
it was
we
like
played.
a basketball.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
So I remember one time we played this game that was kind of like football, rugby, jiu-jitsu. So it wasn't, none of it was standing up because you didn't want to add the takedown element to it. It's kind of gets really dangerous. But the idea is you need to capture the other person's flag or whatever and bring it back to yours. Right?
So capture the flag.
So capture the flag, but so you can lateral the flag. You can pass the flag really. There's no lateral. You can do a little forward, a little backwards. But people can attack you like with jujitsu. So like if I have the ball and I'm going, you can jump on my back and start trying to choke me, and then I have to like pass it to somebody else. And it was pretty interesting.
So basically, you had to throw the ball to tap.
So that's what I did with the kids.
It's like it's kind of like rugby, but instead of tackle, it's like you can full on grapple. So it's pretty interesting. I haven't played it in a while. It's actually pretty fun.
It sounds like
Yeah, I could see kids playing that, like to keep them like on a day.
Yeah,
that might be.
but there's
Uh-oh.
some
we
mean,
get hurt.
there's some mean ones.
They're gonna be like fist arm.
They'll
They're
go,
like,
no. They'll go for the new kid.
Oh man.
Yeah, they'll go for the new kid. So that's what happened. I had that happen. I had somebody go like straight towards the new kid, and I was like, man.
Calm down.
Like, never mind. We're not doing this.
If you have this many stripes, you can't attack people with this many
I
stripes.
probably should have said that.
Man, dude, I'll tell you what's weird is like helping coach a kids class and everything. Seeing some of the positions the kids get into through natural rolling.
Oh, your kid tried to knee bar somebody today.
My 6-year-old literally was stuck up almost in a gripless de la Hiva, turned, grabbed the leg, and started sliding down the kid's thigh to sit back. I had to yell at him, Dorian, no knee
How did you
bars."
do that? I don't know how to do that.
Dude, the technique was like we're talking tomorrow. So he's giving me a private. If you need, it's open house. You guys want to show up? Knee bar session, leg lock session from my 6-year-old gray and white belt son. The Dorian. Follow him on Facebook, and you two will be able to do knee bars on 6-year-olds.
Oh man, today I crushed him.
Who, Dorian?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Hell
you should.
yeah.
wait, you're talking about me?
Like physically?
Thick Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I do that
crushing.
emotionally. Yeah,
It was-
psychologically.
It was the headlock escape where he had to roll me from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And like I generally am on my
Ricky
toes.
doesn't feel that he's 200
No,
pounds.
I'm generally on my toes, so I'm like light with the kids. But
Light, yeah.
my brother was there, and so when I moved my foot, I kicked my brother and I fell.
Mm-hmm.
And Dorian kind of like, Yeah, like he kind of made a face.
Yeah.
I try to be like,
Yeah, dude, that's.
He was like he wasn't.
Yeah, no, that's the good thing about like the podcast. We can tell these stories without dropping names, and the parents don't have to find out. So like, his dad will never know that happened, and it won't be like, Ricky's abusing my child. No, that's good. Oh, I love the outlets we have here. It's good.
Like,
Dude, so today.
No.
So today we had this intro lesson. Pile drive my brother into the ground, like
Double leg.
yeah, it
like
was
jumped as I was falling.
So you know how in the double leg, like you have to kind of shuffle your legs to the other side.
I'm familiar.
For self defense, and you clearly knock him over. Well, it was the point where you need to start shuffling, and instead of shuffling, they jumped and just like shoulder drive my brother.
How you feel, Coach Ricky?
Into the ground.
Like, imagine a comic book strip where Superman is tackling someone into the concrete. It was like
That's
that
what it looked
same
like.
position.
Look, I got you, but I don't think that kid's equivalent to Superman.
No, of course not.
Right. Well,
And more
maybe
potential.
one day. So, real question though, did they sign up?
Yeah.
Good. So was it worth it? Yeah, good. So, well, don't.
Hey, intro lessons, it's a dangerous job.
Yeah, dude.
I've been cut open.
From an intro.
Yeah.
How-
So
how-
I'll preface this.
I've been injured.
It
through
was
intro lessons.
so I had been cut on my brow already, and it was healing up.
Yeah.
So it was already closed, but there was that cut there that
Yeah, it was
just
thin
recently
skinned.
happened.
Yeah.
And on the Americana, on the way down,
Elbow drop.
kink.
Dude, that's why I always do this on that elbow drop, dude, because I've been
Split.
caught before. That sucks. That sucks. I've had my arm fucked up where like you tap and they get overzealous and hits.
Excited. You excited?
Yeah.
It's a fun day.
It's not exciting when your elbow goes pop, 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 but yeah, no, it's
That's
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, so in a Muay Thai intro one time, a dude kicked me in the nuts. Like, just straight up.
Both of them at the same time? Man.
I mean, Ricky's are pretty far apart, so it's
Really?
hard to get both of them.
Do they each like call a pant leg before the day starts? Lefty, righty.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
They both slide down one.
That's cool. That's why you wear those tight pants, huh?
He,
Cool. It's like a mammal toe.
I was holding the pads for a kick, and I was like, yeah, man. They're like, whenever you're ready, throw it. He just kicked me in the nuts, and I bent over, and
You're like, I'm
I
in
was
at the
like-
pad.
yeah, I was like, I'm okay. Like, you're okay. I'm okay.
How's your foot,
We're all
sir?
okay.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that
And
sucks.
He didn't sign up.
He didn't sign up. Did he at least apologize? Was he like, yo, you're nuts?
Yeah,
My
I think
bad.
so. That's a pretty like embarrassing moment. Like, imagine you're trying out anything new and you hit
The
the
instructor,
person
yeah.
teaching you in the nuts.
I'd be
Imagine
like,
if you're trying to learn how to just like I don't know, cook a very specific meal.
and
And
you
you
hit someone in the nuts.
hit the chef in the boob.
Gordon
you hit the
Ramsay.
chef in the
You get
nuts.
Gordon Ramsay.
You hit Gordon Ramsay.
Dude, he probably deserved it though. No, like straight up. But no, like I mean, honestly though, if you go up and you're like, hey man, I want to learn how to defend myself. I want to learn to be a fighter, a warrior like you. And you're like, fuck yeah, kick these pads. And then he kicks you in the nuts and you go down. He's like, you know what? I feel like I got it. I just defeated the man teaching me. So maybe you should do some iron nut training and come back to that intro.
Have you seen the All Balls Brawl? Oh,
Is
you
this
haven't
also
seen
on you?
that?
Is this on YouTube
No,
or
YouTube.
P-O-R?
It's like Kenny Florian, and they're talking about it's like an All Balls Brawl. So it's like MMA, but it's only nut shot.
You can only hit the nut shot.
And then there's this scene, so it's Kenny fighting, and then Kenny Florian hits somebody in the butt, and everyone's like, boo! And you hear in the background, no butt shots.
Man,
check that out.
Kenny always wore the tie cup. I heard that he was pretty
That flat one?
consistent. No, it's a steel.
The steel cup.
It's a
Is
steel
that that one
cup.
Joe Rogan was like? Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
traditional steel, like super flat one though, right?
Yeah, ties normally in pro tie fights they use a steel cup. Not I don't know about in America, but over yonder,
Yeah.
steel.
We use the oversized plastic ones.
Yeah,
here
I
in
almost
America.
bought some in Thailand when I was over there.
But I mean that sounds
like, oh,
that
fuck
sounds fucking that sounds painful on both accounts.
Wait, it looks like this?
Yeah,
Not-
you put
like
your
an
dick.
oversized
You
steel
put
cup?
your
Not
dick
yours.
and balls in my Yeti drink. Thanks.
I mean Oliver's would probably be like The size of the third coast grill.
I'm old. They'd be down here.
It's like, 'cause your nuts would be down here.
Bro,
your dick is right here.
bro, my crotch is like a mullet. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. No, you guys will be my age one
Sip
day.
out of it, yeah.
Shut up.
His balls are like too steep.
Yeah, it's a steep.
Because you're from
That's
England.
a tea, really.
Yeah, it's my tea bag. That's what it is. It's a literal tea bag. Anyway, yeah, shout out to Yeti for keeping that cool. No, it's good. Thanks. But so, can we move on from my nuts?
I mean, we can stay there as long as you like.
I'm fine. I'm married. I don't get much action. I'll take what I can get.
Oh my god.
No, that's my line, buddy. Calm down. Stealing my cues over here. Where are we at? What are we, about an hour and a half up into this?
So jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So jiu-jitsu.
Speaking of nuts, let's talk about that fucking wrestling. Yeah, that'll be good. So what about jiu-jitsu, Ricky? Great subject change. Fucking insane.
Ricky
Bro.
gave me the beat down this morning.
Oh, yeah? 6:30 or
Oh,
the
Ricky
11?
said he had his nuts all up in your face.
I
That's
tasted
right.
them. They're salty. I felt like I was in a men's
Men's
warehouse.
warehouse.
He showed
So,
up.
is it interview?
Zach only showed up this evening because he thought he got the job. He's like, this is my first
Rick
shift,
been
right?
going to that interview every week for a year.
So,
Ricky's
I
like,
bet
man,
you
I've had
everyone's
like
like-
17 return interviews and that place closed down like 6 years ago. It's insane. Guy keeps calling me up
Keeps
there.
calling me.
He's like,
It's
Do you want
crazy.
some cufflinks?
Ricky, you need some work.
It's my birthday.
Man.
that reminds me of this episode of How I Met Your Mother,
Mhm.
where Barney Stinson gets like
The-
he gets
from Ted's
Ted,
yeah,
no,
Taylor.
Ted gets Taylor
From
from
Barney, yeah, yeah.
Stinson's, right? And he's like, dude, like, your dude just touched me.
Yeah,
He's
that
like,
shit
"What
was
do you mean?"
hilarious.
And he's like, no, he always does that. And he's like,
Here's full cuppage.
yeah, they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's Have you guys
You
ever
said
been
this
fitted
How I
to
Met
his?
Your Mother?
Yeah. Have you seen that show?
I think I've seen it.
That's a
Yeah.
good show.
I've
That's
seen
that's
this
good.
episode.
The ending was
One of
kind
my
of a piss off, but it's all right.
It's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, they could have ended it better. Oh well. She died. Like, we don't need to, like in the whole
Hey,
thing.
You don't have to
Spoiler
start crying, man.
Man, like I get so worked up about Ted Mosby. Fucking that blue horn. God damn it.
I love the scene where he becomes a college professor and he writes out professor really slow and he forgets how to spell it and like
He looks back.
He
Yeah.
puts
It's
two
funny,
F's.
He's like writing it,
yeah, he goes
And then-
PROF.
and then he looks, and I think he was about to put a second F, and he looks behind, and the student looks at him, and then she shakes her head, and then he fixes into an E, and looks back, and then she
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
It's like that. Have you? No, I'm not even gonna bring it up. It's like a scene in this movie called Spies Like Us. Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd.
Why
Have
do
you
you
heard
do
of
this
those
to
guys?
them?
Because
I've
someone
always
needs to
seen that.
teach
It
them.
sounds,
It's great. It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Oh wait, this
I've
was
seen a lot of
referenced
shit.
on Family Guy, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, this was referenced on Family Guy. That's the only way I know about it.
Jesus, man, you're learning about my generation through like Family Guy and Robot Chicken and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty good references. They pretty
And your
nailed
shirt.
it. Yeah, Jack Burton, baby. We need to do that. We need to watch that.
You missed it.
We should all. We talked about it. Jack Burton.
Bit
It's all in the
before
reflexes.
You guys got here about it. Yeah.
We were appalled that he hasn't seen Big Trouble in Little China.
Who is that?
Hey Zach, you can mute mics, right? Yeah. What number is Birdo? Number 5. Yeah, 5. We'll figure it out. Anyway.
We're muted now.
Number, there you go. Wait, that's me. God damn it.
That was me.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, I don't know,
We're
man.
at hour 43.
Hour 43, man. I don't really want to spend much more time with you guys tonight. I don't know. I want to watch some good movies. Jesus, I'm sitting here talking about good movies,
Did
and
y'all
you're all
watch
like,
the fights this weekend or no?
I didn't.
Man, I
I
saw
didn't
a
watch it.
highlight of the Manny Pacquiao and
I
Thurman.
watched that one. The Manny Pacquiao one.
That was
How
good.
was it? How was it?
So
It was back and forth,
Yeah.
but
Was it a
Manny
split
was
decision?
no,
Was it-
not at all.
Were they? No?
The first judge that had it going the other way was way off. Like
Was
the other
it?
two had the exact same score. This guy had like 13-14 towards what's his name? What's the guy? Thurman? Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the other one had like 15-13. Both of them had like 15-13 Pacquiao, which Pacquiao definitely won the fight.
Are judges allowed to drink while they're judging?
Apparently.
I don't know, but are they allowed to take
No.
money from other people? While they're
The
judging?
thing is, Thurman's like the up and comer guy. He's like
Yeah,
he
was
the
undefeated.
The next big thing.
But that was one of those that he had to go above and beyond to be able to take a win from Pacquiao on a decision.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. Pacquiao
Whooped
put
his
a
ass.
clinic on him.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying.
But-
Even if
but
it
he
was a
won
close
some
fight,
rounds.
Did you see the?
He won some rounds in that, like, he was more active, got a little bit more shots. Pacquiao was never in danger. Never.
He dropped the kid, right?
He dropped
him,
Thurman
man.
in the first round.
He dropped Thurman,
I
yeah.
think it might have been the first round. But
Crazy.
it
was like body
decisive,
shot, then a
it was
straight.
clearly decisive, yet Pacquiao did not win every round. But I think he took off some rounds.
What about the UFC fights? Did y'all watch those?
I didn't see that at all.
I think I watched them all except the main event. I
I
didn't
saw.
see RDA.
Man,
Yeah?
he's too small.
He lost
He lost. He got outclassed by the other. But man, the dude's a monster.
because he went
man.
up in weight, didn't
Yeah, he was a 55 champ, and then he's
Now he's at 170?
he's trying for that dual belt, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
but
That's
the
a
dude
big jump.
he fought. But the dude he fought 6'2". The dude's a
Yeah.
huge.
Well, and he lost to Colby.
and he lost to
too.
Colby. Yeah.
But
And
he's lost both.
Usman as well.
So he's lost 3 fights at 170. He might, I mean, he was a 155 champ. It might be his. He might need to stay down. there.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I think
found her
he's
calling.
getting too big for 55 too.
Yeah, but
getting
he's too
older.
small. That's why there needs to be a 165.
65. Yeah. If there was
That's
a
a
65,
big
he'd
jump,
be-
man. 155 to 170.
Yeah.
Well, it
that's
needs to be
big.
155, 165, 175.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then it goes to 185. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
For
Why
sure.
did they do that 20-pound jump right there?
It's weird. It's a little odd.
It's not 20 pounds.
Or 55 to 75?
He's metric.
55 to
70. Welter's
It's
70.
15 pounds.
Yeah, what's always
75?
70. 70.
Oh, yeah,
170 is
15.
Welter.
Man,
I'm saying there needs to be a 75.
I don't
How
matter.
many stone is that?
1.
1 stone?
A little over 1.
That makes sense.
Yeah. A little over 1.
I think it's 2 stones. How much does a stone weigh?
14.
You know that's
something.
complete, like, you know, how much does that fella weigh? And you're like, oh, he weighs as much as that stone over there.
I
Like,
want to know who came up
They're
with
like,
that unit of
well, that
measurement.
fella there weighs 2 of those stones.
And they look at Oliver and they're like, oh, 14 stone. Gotcha.
Sounds like Oliver doesn't know his stones.
That fella ate a stone.
Go Huff Dong.
Why don't you go lick my stones, Zil?
1 stone is 14 pounds.
Dude,
So when Oliver is 14,
I watched The Princess Bride recently again.
What?
That movie
Yeah.
is
No, Princess
hilarious.
Bride's a great movie. You haven't
That
seen Princess
movie
Bride?
is hilarious.
See,
I've never
Princess
seen that
Bride's the #1 movie of horrible title.
never seen that
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's an amazing movie.
It makes you think you're watching like a princess movie. Like,
It makes you feel like you're watching a little kid princess movie.
yeah,
But
The Princess Bride. Like,
Yeah.
worst name for a movie ever.
it is hilarious.
What is it about?
It's got Fred Savage
It's
in it.
is that his name?
Yeah,
So-
that's the kid.
That's the kid who's getting the story read to him.
But the
Oh,
guy
okay,
that's
no.
Men in Tights,
Carrie
Robin Hood
Elwes.
Men in
Yeah, the
Tights,
main character is the same
Carrie
dude
El-
from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
From Saw. Carrie
and,
Elwes.
Andre the Giant's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Arquette chick. Is it Arquette?
No, it wasn't Patricia Arquette.
No, not. What was her name?
But
We know nothing about this movie, but it's a good movie.
Who's the
It's
guy
a
who
great
says
movie.
There's
inconceivable?
princesses.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is,
Diaries.
but you would know him from.
So this is
Old
pretty
movies.
much what the
He's a
story's
character
about. It's kind of like a parody almost of
Never ending story. No.
You know, it's a parody of like the
Don't
classic guy gets the girl, like goes up a castle. It's kind of like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, Robin Wright Penn. That's who I was thinking.
It's kind of exactly the same movie, but it's just different stuff
Wait,
happens.
what?
Hey,
Did
Blinken.
you just say Abe
Did you say
Lincoln?
Blanken?
I said, hey, Blinken.
Master Robin,
Speaking of movies,
you've lost your arms.
what are the
you-
best?
But you've grown a nice set of
nice
tits.
set of boobs.
What are the best martial arts movies to watch?
Oh, bro, Three Ninjas.
Well, so
Three
I-
Ninjas,
he's saying-
obviously.
Three
I feel like
Ninjas
this
is
is
not
a
bad.
generational
Colt, Tum
question.
Tum, Rocky.
Is it?
I feel like this is a generational question because like a
Don't
lot
point
of
at me.
people before us.
Warrior.
Like they say, Bruce Lee movies
I like
are
Bruce Lee
kind of
movies.
like the best, right? I remember growing up, I watched a lot of Jackie
Three
Chan.
ninjas.
Dude,
Yeah.
What is it? 3 little ninjas, or is
No,
it
Three
just-
Ninjas.
I think the movie that I like the most
Ninjas.
is Fearless.
Ninja
Jet Li.
Yeah.
Jet Li's cool.
Mine's Ninja
It's
Turtles.
it's cool.
Ninja
It
It shows a lot of different
One or
Martial
two.
martial arts.
movie.
1 or 2.
One.
Yeah.
Not Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, but it had the Go Ninja.
I don't know
Go
if
Ninja.
I don't know if you've
Yeah,
seen
that's
Drunken
why-
Master.
That's a good.
That's
Yeah,
the
good
second
call.
one.
Good call.
Which one?
Drunken Master with Jackie Chan.
That's a good. That one's really good.
Such a badass movie.
Yeah.
Like it's full of story. It's full of action.
Dude, I remember.
If you're talking about pure like martial art, like Bloodsport is got
Bloodsport.
Or
Bloodsport's
if you want to talk about like rare martial arts, like
JVC.
a movie on wrestling, you got Vision Quest. If you've never seen
Oh
Vision
man,
Quest,
Vision Quest.
it's an '80s movie.
Of course I haven't. Yeah.
That is about high school wrestling, and it's really good. Like,
Vision-
Man,
forgot
I
about
like
that movie.
another.
Matthew, what's his name? Matthew
Modine. He's in Stranger Things right now.
Yeah, he's the main character, and he's got to fight this monster at, I think it's like 180.
It's
but this
kind of
guy's
like
clearly
Stranger
like 215, like just dude walking up like the stadium steps with a big log. Like he's the monster that this guy has to beat. Shoot. His name's Shoot. Like that's
Shoot?
Yeah. And
It's a
Must
pretty
have a good
dope ass
double
wrestling
leg.
nickname right there.
yeah, it's a great movie. Vision Quest. You've never seen it. Shout out to Vision Quest.
Shout out to Vision Quest.
There's a Jean-Claude
Sponsor us.
Van Damme movie called Quest that I
The
watched
Quest.
a lot.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, man, all those movies were good.
What about Kill Bill? Martial art movie.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Oh,
Kill Bill
this
is
good. It's
amazing.
solid.
That's a badass movie, right?
Yeah.
It's a good
Badass
movie.
I think Kill Bill. You have to take it all like Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
yeah,
You have to
I'm
bring
talking
it
about
all
both the
together.
volumes,
Yeah.
But like when it comes to martial art, that was like a play on the like old martial
It was
art
play on the
movies.
traditional movies,
Well,
but
it
then
was
also
a-
showing a lot of like modern.
It was a play
kind
on
of-
like the old Japanese spaghetti western kung fu movies, where
Right.
yeah. So it was
So
that kind of
ridiculous violence.
yeah. It was like how we had our cheesy like westerns. They had their cheesy kung fu's. It was a combination of like the spaghetti kung fu western.
John
It
Wick?
was-
John Wick's.
John Wick's pretty good.
martial art movie.
He did that rolling
Matrix.
arm bar.
That's a martial art movie.
Yeah.
It's like sci-fi martial art. Dude, how cool is it to just be like, I want to learn kung fu.
That'd be
Zach,
cheap.
Zach, I need to fucking fly a helicopter. Can you please program that into me? Oh, thank you. Operator.
Jiu-jitsu.
Operator.
Just because you got the new mic,
gotta ask.
the mic
The cable, yeah.
cable that he is taking advantage
Call
of.
me
that you're
Cable.
not.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
he's all maxed and relaxing over here. That could be
He's
you.
like pulling it in.
That could be
Nice,
you,
close.
man.
Ip Man too. The Ip Man ones.
It Mans were good.
Oh, did you see the Ip Man when he fought Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Have you seen that scene?
In
That's
the
a cool
bar?
scene.
The one in
Is
the
that-
bar.
Well, like,
Was it in the bar?
no, it looks like they're like in like an upstairs office that's kind of
Oh,
big.
Yeah, yeah. I
Right?
remember they're like being
And
a
Mike
desk or
Tyson,
something
Mike Tyson
around.
like takes out like a timer and like sets it and just tries to hit him. It's a really cool. If anybody, even if you've never heard of Ip Man and if you've never heard of Mike Tyson, just fucking go to YouTube and type Ip Man versus
And
Mike
also
Tyson,
kill yourself because you've never heard.
and
of
then
Mike
kill
Tyson.
yourself after.
But
Hey.
what about? I think didn't start as a martial art movie and then it turned up into one. Is
It turned up.
Fast and Furious.
Wait,
Now it's like a superhero movie.
I have
No,
not
Paul
heard
Walker
that.
was doing jiu-jitsu in
I
that.
stopped
Bro,
watching after
it's-
Paul Walker
I
died.
stopped watching.
It's
I don't
basically
know.
the Expendables.
Yeah, that's an
younger
Expendables with
people.
cars. I really hated that Fast and the Furious started out being we're a group of people trying to like
and they
race
became
like yeah,
superheroes.
they're trying to race cars and steal cars
They're like-
to what became that they're like international.
Bro, they're still in like
safe
DVD
criminal-
player.
Yeah, they're
like
no.
the
So we're
CIA
they're not
needs them,
only
like, we need you in
yeah
your
they're not
cars.
only international criminals, but they're also needed by governments to save the world
with their car, with their
with their
driving.
cars. Yeah, with their driving, with the power of driving.
That like you'll have
That's like better than the power
you'll
of
have
friendship.
Jason Statham running like to Vin Diesel head-on collision, and they'll both walk out, and they'll go. Looks like you got the double chassis. Or something like that. It's so ridiculous. Like I don't care how customized your chassis is.
Dude.
You're not going 100 miles an hour, head speed on, and walking out just being like,
Nice
you
exhaust,
got the
bro.
reinforced chassis.
You got that dually.
Yeah. He's like, damn, I like the way your chassis is put together. You're like, calm down, Vin. Not.
And
not
now
that
they got
bad.
spin-offs with like
The Hobbs
and-
versus Shaw,
Calvin
whatever.
and Hobbs or
and
whatever.
Shaw.
Yeah. Isn't that about a
which
tiger and a
pissed,
little boy?
I
what's
thought
his
so.
name?
Yeah.
Tyrese Gibson. He got.
Tiger Reese?
I said Tyrese. Isn't that his name?
Yeah,
Reese's?
Yeah.
Tyrese.
He
made a peanut
was
butter.
it-
Tiger
was it- Didn't he
Reese's.
go off on The Rock for doing the spinoff because
Oh, I
they
don't
couldn't
know.
make because his argument was while you're off doing this shit, the like spinoff, we can't be making Fast and Furious, so you're basically denying the Fast and Furious family money because we have to wait for you to finish your movie.
And I would have said, Tyrese, go sing another fucking
Yeah,
song.
I would have been
And
like,
then
but
he
what about
goes,
them
"Let me
album
remind
sales,
you,
bro?
Yeah, go take
I'm
your shirt
The
off
Rock."
and sing a song about
Yeah.
something.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
And he did his own movie. So
Yeah, it's The Rock though. Like what? I mean,
Nobody's gonna side
I mean,
against
if
The
The
Rock.
Rock ran for president, would anybody in here?
No, I think people would start to root for like a Rock versus Donald Trump wrestling match. Winner gets to
celebrity
be
death
president.
match,
Celebrity death match.
dude.
Winner gets to be president.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I'll be down with
Dude,
that.
I'd buy
could-
that pay per view.
think about-
I'd buy the pay per view as well.
Dude, think about it. If The Rock became president, man, education would go through the roof because the school lunches would be amazing, and like PE would be like the main
Fitness would be,
curriculum.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, we would have like super
Off the
soldiers
roof.
all over the place, and tribal tattoos. That'd be sweet.
No, them
Those
Hawaiian
need to make
tattoos
it
would take over.
They're not Hawaiian. They're,
Tramp stamps.
I mean,
Tramp stamps would take over.
Take over the
all,
game.
All the elementary
Them
schools. would
tribal
just be
butterflies.
giving out
that'd be
tramp
pretty.
stamps.
That'd be
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
You have like a first grade tramp stamp, a
Oh,
second grade
fuck yeah,
tramp
bro.
You
stamp.
don't have a tramp stamp? You're not welcome
You a
here.
lame ass.
Dude, I'm telling
It's
you,
just a target.
Rock 2024. Let's do this. Shout out to The Rock. We'll get we'll be your campaign team right here. We'll get
Imagine
you
if he
going.
starts doing jujitsu.
I heard he's running in 2020.
That's what. Okay, so.
Oh, The Rock?
We
Does he?
we had this.
We've had this
He-
conversation.
Yeah, if The Rock was basically, our murder mystery or how we'd fight him, and it was The Rock. And Professor Berto was like, "You just do jiu-jitsu on him. He's gonna
Spaz out.
He's
Yeah.
not gonna.
Yeah,
breathe."
he's not gonna know.
But Ryan just went and trained against Brian Cushing,
Not the same.
Oh yeah,
Not the
I've heard.
Not
I
the
heard-
same.
I heard.
and
So some of the guys were like, hey, I want to train with Cushing, and then they were like, hey man,
he's been training for 3 weeks.
they were like, hey man,
Go easy on him.
he's not your regular white belt.
Right.
No.
Don't.
Yeah. So,
So I would-
The Rock would be not your regular white belt, I would say, because of his
Yeah.
strength,
Dude,
Like,
yeah,
but
but you know how to
like
beat
the-
Rock every time, right? Paper cutter.
So
Paper
look.
beats Rock
So look.
every time. Every time.
So yeah. After that lame joke,
Oh,
just-
my bad. My bad.
dude. Any kind of like super athlete, former NFL, NBA, whatever that has done these kinds of sports has this like
different starting.
head start. They have a head start because they're just so athletic and they're so coordinated with their body. They already understand
They
mechanics.
say Arian Foster's better than Brian Cushing too.
I believe it.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
more
man.
Black?
rounded as an athlete.
Is this something we're gonna have to find out at a super fight?
No, like he like I could tell. Cush is
He's a
probably-
running back versus linebacker.
Ah, yeah.
Well, yeah, because as a running back,
But-
your play, like your time with the ball, or like
Yeah,
linebacker stopping the ball. With a running back, it's longer, right? Like let's
Yeah,
say you
yeah.
get past the first dude, okay, now you got
Brian Cushing was a professional double legger. As
That
a
is true.
linebacker, his job was to constantly double
not
leg
the same.
people at breakneck speeds.
Spear double.
Biggest people in
it's
the
not
world.
the
I don't
same.
think it's the same, man.
Yeah, he wasn't double legging people. He
was
just
taking them
It's
down.
different. It's different to take somebody
He's taking-
down when you have a full sprint start than you're like this
Harder.
distance.
As somebody like you get some of the fastest and biggest human beings around, and they run at breakneck speeds to you, and you got to take them down. That's hard.
yeah, but like it's hard because it's a matter of like timing. It's
Which
a matter.
Takedown is too. Yeah.
No, because then you're dealing with somebody's speed. If you're way faster than me, I have to catch you, then take you down. If we're both on a mat and we're this far away from each other, and you have to take me down and I have to take you down, it's a different mechanic. I can't just sprint at you
No, but
and then
you
boom,
do those
take you
drills
down.
in football where you're both like laying down and you have to get
Yeah,
up, and
for
so
sure.
you don't have a lot of like space to
Yeah.
pick up speed and stuff. I guarantee you, he's great at slamming people, just picking them up. Brian Cushing.
I bet they had to tell him at the beginning. They're like, "Look, no slamming,
Yeah.
no slamming."
I slammed somebody my first day of jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah,
Straight up. Yeah. So,
that's
yeah.
how'd that go?
So it was my first class,
Yeah.
first class ever, which is even funnier because Drac was out of town. So Babalu was teaching the class as a blue belt.
Shout out to Professor Bob Lou.
Yeah, so he's a blue belt running the fundamentals class, and then it's my first day. So this dude puts me in a triangle.
Oh
So-
shit.
You pick him up.
The natural
I
defense.
had just watched some Pride. I watched Rampage Jackson.
Oh, the jumping A bomb.
So I got caught in a triangle. I'm like, oh, I know the defense to this.
Stood up.
Don't worry, prof. I YouTube this.
So I stood up and I slammed. I put it on him, and he said,
Did that go?
So real question, is that guy still training?
No, I heard his back.
Is he still training?
he said no slamming.
No, okay.
No, he's not training anymore.
He's not in training anymore. He's like, well, no, jujitsu's not for me.
Yeah, he broke his back. At the,
Actually, it gets worse.
Oh.
He had actually had back surgery prior to starting
shit.
jiu-jitsu.
And he doesn't train.
And he does. Does he do any? Does he live anymore?
I don't know.
Well, you know, he filled out the form. Everybody signed the waiver.
That was my first day too. It was horrible.
But the third time you did it was when. No,
Yeah, man, we did that last week.
He's like, but last week I slammed this dude. It was like,
And I haven't slammed anyone since.
that's good. Yeah, no.
Besides takedowns.
We appreciate that. No, it's not. You're not slamming him. You're just. It's a.
You can't slam somebody. I mean, you can, but it's not technically a slam if you're on your back and they end up face first.
What happened here?
No, I'm just saying, like, anytime you end up with somebody, like, face down in the mat,
Well, I mean,
that's not a slam.
no, it's assisted
It'd only be a slam
gravitation.
if you were standing up and then that happened.
So make everything a sacrifice slam. You'll be good.
Man. But I felt bad. That was my first day.
That's all right.
I'm still kind of.
But that was young Isai,
But
right?
now that I'm teaching though, I'm like, man, like it's coming. Like this is gonna happen. I'm gonna be teaching. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna see some dude like.
You're gonna hear like,
no slap.
that's so bad. It knocks the air out of you. That's such a bad feeling.
Man,
Where'd Berta go? Did he go pee?
yeah, he went to go pee.
Man, are those all his beers down there? not the treasure chest down there, man. Not that thing.
Is that eighth one or Haterade? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a haterade.
Did y'all do anything dumb like that,
Oh, slamming or doing?
or something along the lines of?
I remember, like, not somebody's hand was coming around and I started like grabbing the fingers to get them off, and they yelled at me.
No
It was a purple
fingers.
belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't try to grab the fingers. I was like, well, you can't grab my neck.
You're like, well, I mean, I can, but you know, I can. My fingers get grabbed a lot. I don't think.
It's not a big deal. I mean, it is, but I mean, as long as you're not.
Yeah.
twisting my
Well, it's
fingers.
different when you're in wrestling too, because sometimes you get locked.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes you can get people with that and then just.
Do
Damn,
the
that's
mercy.
insane. Oh, dude, that sucks.
That's the Wagner
sometimes.
Rocha mercy.
That's so bad. That's so bad when they get you. You're like, fuck. That's like one of those things you don't want to get caught with.
Mercying you. Like,
Man.
What is it? It's like.
Yeah, you get that one, and then you bring it around and kind of like up into it. Yeah. See, we'll just fight like that to Wagner Rocha. But like if someone gets the grip on it and goes,
well, Wagner,
dude, it's all
like he surprised him.
yeah, because like he'll come in,
He'll
he'll come in like this, and then he'll just like, and then you're like, ah, fuck.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, he's like,
guy,
I need to
high
see
level
this.
guy.
Yeah, it's
It was
insane, dude.
on, Kasai.
It's like the upwards tiger claw. I don't know.
Yeah, just look. You probably
What do
Google.
you- let's
Upwards
see,
tiger
what would-
claw.
You
Yeah.
just jump, I guess.
No,
he got it
you
real
just sit there and
close.
it's like almost like a wrist lock, but it's
No,
on the
no, but if
fingers.
he got it real
Yeah,
close.
If it's on me though, I'm like, man, what do I do?
Where
I
the
jump.
guy couldn't get his hand out.
I guess you
Oh,
jump.
how to defend.
You just jump on him, huh?
Well, if your wrists are
He
bent
was
this
walking
way,
backwards, and he's like,
If you jump, yeah, maybe.
Jump on top.
flying go-go plata.
No, jumping on top would be hard.
On top
like,
of
they're
him.
standing up.
On top of him.
Like try to jump on his head.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I guess so.
to relieve the pressure.
Yeah, I guess that would be it.
Yeah. He's pulling up the video because I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, we got our computer up and going, man.
computer?
We're getting professional, man. Studios, computers. Where's it at? Where's it
a
at?
lot of stuff comes up with the.
Wagner Rocha Spartan kicks. That's always a good one.
Yeah, so here
Oh,
you can see right
Oh
now.
yeah, right there.
So he had the necktie.
But it's
only
one wrist.
Yeah, it's only one wrist.
But that's how he kept him close, so he couldn't back away. And
Yeah,
just,
he couldn't back, so they were backing up, and he got him with
It's like
the.
see
how to defend that.
Grab my hand.
they called it the wrist lock, but he basically boom.
He mercied them.
Yeah.
Oh, he mercied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had one hand tie clinch and then mercied up into him and is basically
And got him to tap.
called it. Yeah.
That's great.
They called it I mean, it's basically a wrist lock, but it's
the
like the
other
finger
hand,
control sucks.
The other hand is like on top. If you look at there, the other hand's like up.
He was tie clinching him.
was
It was coming off of a.
verbal tap.
Damn.
It happened
tap.
quick.
You're
the
like,
match lasted
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
I
Verbal
guess-
tap. I bet you he said, "Ah, fuck." And that was it.
Shit, fuck, man. Shit, fuck. They're like, oh, we're done. We're done. Yeah. That was 3.
Hey, I know this is a little
I think
random.
he's a white guy.
Shit, fuck, man.
Look.
Shit, fuck.
I know this is a little random. I think I would really like to see Vasil Lomachenko versus Manny Pacquiao. And
Never gonna happen.
And I know. I mean,
no way. It
Mhm.
doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm not talking about the like realistic.
Like the politics. And
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I would like to see it happen. I think
But
Vasil would,
Manny's old.
I think Vasil would still win,
Yes.
but I don't think it would be a landslide.
Well, no.
I think
Because
Manny would-
Pacquiao's still game.
I think Pacquiao would show like. I think Pacquiao would show a lot of areas that he's better.
No, Pacquiao's still game. It's like putting one of.
He showed he's still got it. Like there's
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I think
fight.
so. I think Vasil, because it's cool because it's 2 southpaws. But I think Vasil would win. I don't think Vasil would knock him out or anything like this.
He will win.
I think he would win, but I think like Ricky said, there'd be moments where Manny would show like, oh fuck. But you gotta think he's like 41, right?
be
41,
cool.
42.
It would be cool because Vasil would be like, "Oh shit,
I gotta respect this old guy.
I'm not going to that area of his game anymore."
I don't know. It'd be really interesting.
He's just younger.
Loma is
Here
Here it is.
so polished.
So here's
man.
the Wagner Rocha
It was quick. So it's real quick here.
7-minute match, wasn't it? Did it start off at 7 minutes?
So yeah, it starts right now. The time starts right now.
Oh.
He's got his hand.
He's got his hand. He's got his hand.
Oh. Damn.
He didn't stop and he tapped.
Dude, he was
And then
talking to
look,
the
he goes,
ref.
he won. Yeah, but
Taps.
he didn't stop.
It doesn't
The
matter. It's
ref
a
didn't
wrist lock.
stop it, and he says a wrist
It's
lock.
legal, man. It's wrist lock.
It's 100% legal.
And you saw him. He was pointing at it like, "What?"
He's like, what did you do? He's like, sign up for my seminar, $75 for non-members. Just saying, show up. We'll be there.
I mean,
Wear your affiliate gi.
How would I approach that?
So there, he's
I mean,
got
it's a-
both
He
hands,
has it.
and then he grabs the
See,
back.
but he doesn't have the
It's
other
the
one.
co-
Well, he doesn't-
No, he does it from a tie
he's
clinch
got
so he
the-
can't
He
escape.
he does the tie clinch.
If you don't have the tie clinch, the guy can just back up.
I think you'd have to fight the tie clinch.
Yeah,
I would
Yeah, because you need to back up.
or go for this one, like where you bring it over this way.
Yeah, because it's a wrist lock. You have to close the distance to get it. Like if you straighten out, you're gonna be able to. You have to break that
Because
distance.
like on a collar tie, like you can break it this way, so you wouldn't have this hand. So
Well,
he's
the thing
grabbing
is,
you have to like
if you had the collar tie this way, man, just push it off the head and back up. I mean, if you think about it.
I would
I mean,
turn
that's
the shoulder a little bit to
like
use the
not
shoulder on the
legal
elbow.
and like IBJJF.
No.
But
How would that
like a
not be?
submission
Would that not be
grappling.
legal? If you get in a finger like because
I mean, you
that's
can't interlock
that's
your
a legal
fingers
grip, isn't it?
No, you can't.
That-
It's not illegal.
That's a legal grip, isn't it?
Holding hands.
It's not illegal.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. It's
Right.
just not. People don't do it.
It's
because
frowned upon.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's just you don't really use it for much. Like that's not really useful.
but even if you got this grip here, right, and you
that's
turned
not
it,
that's not illegal.
but that's what I'm saying, and you pushed it that way,
yeah,
it's still the
why
same
was
thing.
it illegal? Or I'd heard people say that it was illegal.
Maybe because it was like the fingers were involved,
That's
but
the only thing I could think of. Is that
But either way-
since
but
they
it-
interlock their fingers.
But the thing is, it wasn't an attack on an individual small joint. It was a grip. It's like, well, it's
Grip.
almost the same thing if you get here, and if somebody just wrist locks you, I mean, it's based on a grip setting, right?
Hey, back to the like boxing
Future.
thing real quick. It says that Lomachenko actually declined a fight from Manny Pacquiao last year.
Mm.
Pacquiao was like, "Let's fight." Vasil said no.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
And-
I don't think that.
it's a lot to lose for him.
It doesn't make
it's
sense.
a big legend,
It-
and he would
no,
take
no,
a
I
hit
don't,
on his
think,
career.
I don't think.
Pacquiao has nothing to lose in this match. It doesn't make sense for.
Yeah,
for
it did.
Yeah, Vasil
Lomachenko.
was Vasil's
And I don't think.
reputation.
I don't think Lomachenko would win that. I mean, both.
You
of
don't
them-
think so?
I think he
No,
will.
I think he would.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he would, but it just doesn't.
That's
make
why
sense.
it
The
doesn't make
risk.
sense that he'd be back out of it.
Risk.
Unless, but you're right. There's no reward for him
No,
because
he's
you
supposed to
beat
be.
up the old man,
Yeah.
or man, you lost.
You lost to the old man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just lost. Period.
Probably
I mean,
backed
I
out
like
because the
that.
payday wasn't worth it, right?
There's probably
Man,
No,
I bet
dude.
you it was
I
probably a
bet
good
you
payday
that-
if
yeah,
it was
that
Manny.
payday
Was the
been
Pacquiao
nice.
thing though?
Man, Manny and Vasil, the way Vasil's
Lomachenko-
looking right now.
Yeah, Lomachenko and Pacquiao would be money.
So I got a
For both
question
of
for
them.
you, man. How much money would it take for you to be like, all right, this is what it would like? I will, like this setting where he's like, I have nothing to win, nothing to lose. How much would it take to be like, fuck it, if I win or lose, like I'm retiring. I've got that money. You know, I mean, like, when would you get to that point?
For Manny?
No, not Manny. Manny could retire
Think
on
about
fucking.
like for us.
Well, yeah, like if someone was like, well, you know, like let's say you guys were professional fighters at the point where like they're like, look, you could take this fight. If you win, you know, okay, yeah, you beat the old man. If you lose, why'd you lose to the old man? But we're gonna pay you like $15 million, and you ain't gotta do shit.
It depends on the reward.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I would
saying?
think about how
much
like
money?
right now, me at a 32-year-old, if I was to
Here,
be
take
like,
it.
let's say I already had a good career, and this would be my last ever.
Yeah,
Fuck, man, I don't know. At
bro,
least
do you know
20
what
mil,
I? You know what I
30
wouldn't
mil?
do
Yeah,
for
you set
15
the
mil?
bar higher.
Yeah, you have to at least do like 30 mil,
Like, if you're asking me
for
like,
for me to
Ricky
never work
Rivas-
in my life ever again.
It would require
I'll do it.
30 mil.
No.
I'll
Did
do
you
it.
mean?
I think so.
Did you mean like you're like the top dog, and you're
Are you
fighting
asking
like
us?
So like yeah, like you're at the situation where you're at a
I'm 24.
yeah,
I'm top of the food chain,
yeah,
and I have to fight. I don't know.
like a
George
legend.
St. Pierre.
So yeah, something to where
St. Pierre.
Where
you
he
could,
where he could retire you, but you'd make enough money
Retire.
to
put it this way. No, put it this way.
Retire.
Well, I mean, like
No,
fuck
but-
you,
but
like-
even-
like
even if you,
damage
like,
your reputation,
You
enough
could
to where
retire
it would
after
hurt
this fight,
Yeah.
win or lose.
It depends.
What would be the number where you're like, after this fight, win or lose, I could retire and be done.
So you're just asking our
How much?
number of retirement?
Yeah, yeah. How
much are like-
how much are your dreams
So-
worth, Ricky?
So you can put that in different contexts.
No,
like,
I'll put it
man,
this context. How much is your dream worth? If your dream's being an MMA fighter, but you're like, but bro, I'd stop doing it for this much.
I would say, like, if I'm just gonna live the rest of my life out comfortably.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Like no one's gonna murder you the next day.
How many? Okay, so when you say retirement, does that mean he cannot work for Men's Warehouse?
Yeah, can I?
He
not
does that
work?
recreationally.
Pro bono, pro
Can you at
boner.
least interview?
Yeah, of
He
course.
can always
Okay.
interview.
Wait, hold on.
He gives intro lessons at Men's Warehouse.
Can I have income?
Oh, there will definitely be some income in Men's
Lot of
Warehouse,
income.
buddy.
lot
Why
of
would you need
income.
income? No, this would be like you're retired.
I do not work ever again.
never-
No,
need
you
to.
can work, but like
you won't need to.
flying mustache Ricky's Pizza is something you do for fun, not like you're like, oh fuck, rent's coming up, I need to make some
Oh,
pizzas.
Then, my like at this age, probably, I want to say 6 mil.
That's legit. I'll give you that. No.
30.
Oh no! Oh yeah! No, Berto's like, bro. Do you know, man? My lifestyle's so baller right now.
Yeah.
I need at least 30 mil
So
to
the question
continue this
is, in the
on.
next 10 years, are you gonna make $30 million in fighting?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna sell
Well,
crack.
then,
I'd do it for 6 mil, bro.
I
I'd
was
get
gonna
punched
say-
in the face
I
for
was about to
15
say
minutes.
to everybody that number is different based on their
Yeah, I'm
situation.
gonna sell crack cocaine.
based on what your potential is, basically.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
What is your potential to make over a career? So
Bro,
what
you
would
gotta
be giving up.
You got a crisp 20. Like, I'll get punched in the face for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
$20.
Like, I mean, if someone was like, "Hey, Ricky,
I'll give you a
I'll
mil."
punch you in the face,
Yeah,
but I'll give you $20." Depends who's asking me.
Jonathan. No,
Okay.
Jonathan?
full
So for all
fledged.
of our-
200.
So for all of our listeners, $20 to punch Ricky in the face.
That's right. Number 10
No,
gets a
I
freebie.
said it depends who it is.
Oh,
right. Don't give them your name. Just
Like
give
if
them
it's
$20.
Oliver, you just do it for charity.
So they pay.
Yeah.
They pay after.
he'd pay
feel
me.
better.
He'd pay me 20
Yeah,
bucks.
So
Make
they
you
punch-
feel better,
They
punch
punch
me
you
in
in
the
the
face.
face, and then they pay after. And
I
then
do a
you
running
say,
open hand
"Hey,
slap.
For you, that was 40. Or did they have to negotiate the price before they punch
Before
you?
No. The price is negotiated before.
Do they have to? Do you have to
Good
like,
thing
review them?
that's
Do you have to
clarifying,
send
'cause you
nudes?
have people punch you in the face and be like, how much? 60? 40? What am I?
Fuck you! That was 2 mil.
Dude, I'm gonna feel fucking horrible if people just randomly start coming up and hitting Ricky in the face and be like, "Here's 20 bucks," and
Hey,
just
No,
walks
it
off.
can't be random. It
Ricky
has to
can
be
punch
negotiated.
We have to
Ricky can punch
negotiate
back.
Yeah.
Or-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Look, if it's negotiated, then sure, I won't do anything. If it-
Contracts.
yes,
Yeah.
but if it is random, I am punching back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the ball side.
Because you're a businessman. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
At
right.
Men's Warehouse.
Yeah.
They
Businessman's
got good
Warehouse.
commissions there.
Business in the
Business.
front,
They have a good
party in the
referral
back.
program.
God, no, it's party in the back, definitely. Oh, Men's Warehouse, man.
Birthday party in the back.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
It's a birthday party in the
Leave,
back.
leave your cufflinks at home, gentlemen.
Jesus.
Oh, right.
A lot of grip fighting with you guys.
Don't Google that.
So yeah, so
We just lost Men's Warehouse as a sponsor.
fuck. I guess we're gonna have to rely on POR.
Ricky finally gets us a sponsor.
Jesus, man.
Ruin it in one
Or
minute.
we should definitely title this
Episode
It's gonna
Men's
be-
Warehouse.
This one's
interview for Men's Man.
Interview for Men's Wearhouse.
No. It should be
either that or P-O.
P-O.
I put PORNH ... So,
Yeah. ...
Yeah, that's an ellipsis.
That's implied.
The implication. It's always the implication.
It's always implication.
It's always the
All right.
implication.
So with that,
Let's close this out, shall we?
this be it.
Yeah, that's
Drop
good.
some
All right.
beats.
So drop some beats and shout out to our sponsors. Bring it in. Good times.
Laters.
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
That's so funny.
I really want